But you discipline yourself to do it, and you're going to get results. Even if you don't get the results that you think. And I'm telling you, we are not what we used to be. This shit done got, it's amazing. And it's less, I'm going to tell you this, it's interesting, it's like bittersweet. The more fame that I achieve or acquire, whatever they want to call it, the more people know who I am, the bigger this platform grows, the less I see it as being about the masses. Let me explain. My point was to reach as many as I could that would. I grew, I got bigger, I got stronger, but then I started to realize it's not going to be the masses, but I had to reach that level to understand that. I was just standing with, people be talking on the internet, right? I take things off the internet. So I was just standing with 19 brothers not too long ago. And I'm not going to say too much about because I took them through a camp, a mystery camp, a real mystery school. I'm not going to say all of what occurred there because you would have had to been in that process, walking through that initiation, dealing with whatever you're dealing with for yourself personally, individually. So I'm going to allow that to be sacred amongst those brothers who endured that. What I will say is when you get a group of people together and the energy is pure, the ether is pure, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, that's pure. The nuapu, the message is pure. Those people their body may get tired, but they don't tire. That's what I'm going to say. I can't say too much, but I'm going to tell you, I observed it. Their body may get tired, but they don't tire, so their body doesn't tire. And when they're functioning as one body, they have more energy, but only when it's real. Because I've seen a lot of people get together and accomplish nothing. I've seen people come together and nothing comes from it. So I just want to tell you, it's real. Let me tell you how real it is. I leave the live of someone who's saying they're God, and I come do a live of my own. And the people who believe he's God come to my live. One more time, I'm going to say it again because even they missed it. They'll catch it maybe 2 years from now. But not as fast as they think. It's so real. I left a live where someone was saying they were God. And I just came over here and just went live. And the people who were on the live with the nigga saying he was God came over here. Faze, are you saying you're God? I don't have to say none of that. What I'm saying is, if you really have it and it's pure, your people ain't going all over trying to look for other people to start stuff with and troll and all this other stuff. No, they're going to walk where you at. If you really got it and you really got it like that. Let me tell you something that's so powerful. The nigga said he was the Lord. I said, okay, you're the Lord. He said he God. I said, okay, you're God. He said, I'm Isaiah. I said, okay, I'm Isaiah. I thought we was role playing. Okay, cool. I'm used to cosplay taking place in these communities of people. I said, okay, cool. I'm like the doctor. The doctor doesn't negate the patient that's out of their fucking mind. You support the illusion to break them out of it. You understand? You have to still get them the medicine. So it's like, I'm the president. You got to watch that movie. What is it? Some paramedic movie just came out recently. 3-something. I can't remember. Well, it's I'm the president of the United States. They're like, yeah, you are the president of the United States. And they were like telling him to get in the ambulance. He was like, I'm not getting in the ambulance. They were like, it's a helicopter. And they start making helicopter sounds and rocking the ambulance. And then he got in it. That's how, when you get to a certain degree, it's like you have to deal with these people like that. Because y'all understand, I was on their platform. They will not let, I'm used to that from the Clubhouse days. On the Clubhouse days, when I come in certain people's room, because of how powerful my question is, and because of how powerful my tone is, nobody wanted it. They didn't want the back and forth. The nigga say, when the holy tents, Kedar, or that was in Brooklyn, right? I said, I don't know, I wasn't there. Somebody with wisdom would have said, oh, he right, he wasn't there. There's no way he could actually know that. But they took it to mean that I don't know about the tents of Kedar, or they took it to mean I didn't know about Brooklyn. I know about it, but that doesn't mean I was there to know that it's true, that it occurred. They could have made it all up. That's Nuwapu. But that's stupid people. Stupid people say, I got him right there. But I think he's actually smarter than the credit that I would have given it because he knew not to go back and forth with me. He knew that. So he kept trying to say, I won. That's stupidity. That's not intelligence. Intelligence is let's deal with it. Did the doctrine begin there or did it begin in Sudan, according to what Dr. Melikazi York taught? And even before then, if you know what he teaches beyond that, which he couldn't even go there, he had to go back to the organization. I said, I'm not a part of an organization. Now what do? Everything you tried to build from assumption just fell because you assume when you hear Nuwabian that means someone is a part of an organization. You don't even know what the word means. I could have cooked them there. And you say you was there for 25 years. I was an ancient magician order. He said he got all this stuff from Zachariah Stitching. I said, who the fuck is Zachariah? Who is Zachariah Stitching? They think that means I don't know who Zachariah Stitching is. I do know who Zachariah Stitching is. Who the fuck is Zachariah Stitching? But you see, you sound stupid to dummies. I'm like, who is Zachariah Stitching? Like, whatever. He got all that from Zachariah Stitching. Like, who is that? And why the fuck was he stitching shit up? No, and he didn't get all of that from Zachariah Stitching. Y'all made that up. And he wrote about that and explained about that and showed receipts. So according to what he was able to show, y'all got to refute that. You can't just say he did take out the Earth Chronicles and all of that. You have to refute that he showed receipts prior to 1967. So if he showed receipts, 1976. So if he showed receipts prior to 1976, you need to show that Zachariah Sitchin was writing on those subjects before 1976 or before 1971 or before 1969, because his classes go all. I got tapes in there from 1971, 1979. All his classes go back, way back. So they say he took Nibiru and all that from Zachariah Sitchin. Zachariah Sitchin didn't go in debt. He wrote about it, but he didn't go in debt. Dr. Melikazi York went in debt. So maybe they heard about the same thing. Maybe they studied the same thing. Maybe they studied the same tablets. But Dr. Melikazi York must have studied it more. But when I get on these people's lives, I'm showing y'all. This is why there's no reason for me to lose my composure. There's no real reason. You could do it, I'm sure, if people get tempted to do it. But there's really no reason for you to lose your composure when you have the right knowledge. Unless the ego kick in. The ego make you want to, stand up and prove da-da-da-da when they try to do that bullshit. But the truth is, you don't have to lose your composure. You saw how I did it. I don't know. And look how people's brain is. It's crazy. I know it's kind of sad. But did you see that when I said, hey, man, get your millions in order? Did you see how the millions didn't mind being millions under him? I said, yo, man, he said, I'm Prophet Isaiah, have some respect when your Lord is talking. Did you realize that nigga had respect when that nigga was talking? Did you realize that he was telling me he ran with Dr. Melikazi York and followed Dr. Melikazi York? And now he following somebody who's calling themselves Melchizedek, right? On the internet from their trailer. Not from their land, not from properties that they own on Bushwick. From their trailer, using Wi-Fi in a trailer. You see what I'm explaining to you? He's listening to him. He's following him, and he said, that's your Lord too. And he's coming to tell me about Dr. Melikazi York and the doctrine of Dr. Melikazi York. And this nigga's doctrine is that he's Martin Luther King, he's Jah, he's the Lord, but he doesn't speak Hebrew. I mean, it was a landslide. But only the idiots wouldn't understand that. If you intelligent, you saw that shit. It was a landslide. You have to look closer to pay attention to the smaller details. Let me tell you about the smaller details. Smaller details showed you that when the nigga went back to play the clip, you realize when he started to play the clip and it was longer than that small little excerpt where dude said the microscope, you saw how he got a little nervous. Because if you press play, let me show you an example of what I'm saying. Not to compare myself to Dr. Melikazi York. Let me just show you an example of what I'm saying. When they do their documentaries on Dr. Melikazi York to try to shut him down, they do that. They can only use a little clip. So they have him speaking for 3 seconds. Because all of the protext follows us as we speak. Or the context, as people call it. You don't have to be confused about what we're saying because we're going to make it make sense as we go. So they always take 3 seconds and they try to warp it. The nigga we were talking about trapping the devil. But we couldn't get to that because they so stupid. You have to understand. Some people are stupid. The Jupiter dude is stupid. I done met a few stupid people, but that's stupid. You telling me you were following Dr. York and now you following this nigga on the internet called Bando Lando from his trailer with a knot on his head telling you he's Melchizedek and he doesn't speak Hebrew? I asked him if he spoke Hebrew, by the way. That's what I asked him. And he said, I'm like, oh, there's a part in your book about that. You don't really speak in tongues, so you're not filled with the Holy Spirit. So you don't have those languages overstood. How are you God? If I go and read the book of Genesis chapter 11, it explains to me God had the ability to separate all them people up that spoke one language, the original language, and separate them all over the planet and cause them to have different languages. And God is supposed to be of all knowing, Alim, Allah Alim, and you're God or you're Jah and you don't speak Hebrew. It don't matter. None of that matter. None of that matters. But you call yourself Jah. That's not an English word. You know that, right? It's actually not even a Hebrew word. That's your English rendition. It's Yah. That would have been a word. But you don't say I'm Yah. You say I'm Jah, which is crazy because it sounds like you just copying Haile Selassie. That's interesting. Maybe that's why you follow Haile Selassie. So you think Haile Selassie's information that he was putting out in the Rastafari, you just think it's true. That's fine. You think you know, but you don't know. So then when I ask questions, why you mad at me? That's why you upset with me. So he's conflicted. But the point is, y'all get to see how many people follow these people. It's over. That's over. It's over. I just got on there because it was fun. I saw it. I said, let me look at it. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he lost his other page and he's upset. I don't know. But I got on. I said, this will be fun. And I just sat there. I didn't even say nothing. I didn't even speak. I didn't speak most of the live until the other dude, the Jolly Bolly dude, got on there. And I was like, okay, well, let me ask you some questions. I'm ready to speak now. Let me ask you this. Now I'll show you. I said, if he got, why he can't make me speak? All this stuff, people really believe this. Now, that's why I say you really should understand most of this stuff is theater. Most of the dealings in your life is theater. People around you are theater. Facial expressions, all this other stuff is theater. The fundamental basis of human beings is they don't like interacting with human beings because too many people have too many things to hide inwardly. And when they deal with human beings, they feel like people can see them. I was teaching this to the brothers. Everybody worried about the hole under their shoe, whether or not somebody can see the hole under their shoe. Look, why is the Jupiter Gita dude here? Why is he not over there with the Lord? Why did he come over here? You see what I'm saying? It's like you start a flame, the moth will fly. If he's the Lord, why are you over here? And if I don't know anything, I don't know what I'm talking about, why did he come here? They can't help themselves. It's like Dr. Melchizedek York has been locked up. Look, he said, I'm lost. All right, check this out. Let's play a game. I'll pull you up. But this time, you will have to speak your information because your Lord ain't there to save you. I'll pull you up. Y'all, hold up. Hold on. Now I got a call and that shit froze my line. find something. I don't even know where I put it. Life is like a video game. This shit a video game, man. Oh, what happened before the live? Ain't nothing happened. This ain't nothing. Y'all need to pay attention to the lesson. These little people ain't nothing. Anytime I entertain that little shit, you need to look at it for the lesson that it is. These folks ain't nobody. I ain't never seen so many people so sad and hurt, you know what I'm saying, and butt hurt about somebody who been locked up 24 years. How y'all still talking about this man? Like, how y'all still attacking him? He's been locked up for 24 years. And you get on the live and want to talk about him. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make sense to me. But it does make sense because, I don't know, it's like insecurities. They insecure. They got to keep talking about him because he showed them up. And they be swearing they want it with the Nubians. And then I show up and they like, oh, I got you with the first question. All right, okay. Now what do you do? So I'm not finna bitch argue with you. We ain't finna have a bitching match. All right. Oh, wait. I shook. Yeah, man. Now, that's real delusion. But you can't fix that type of delusion. What do you mean is that? I gotta finish. I did 1,800 push-ups. 1,850. I gotta do my 150. Just wait. Watch how I'm saying. Watch what I'm saying. Y'all gonna see all this stuff come to a head. Look at all these owls out here. And they loud as hell, too.
Right. They're talking.
Dr. York said if I was a monkey, I'd be the monkey that talks. Yeah, you could tell that. These monkeys don't want to talk to him. Can't. Can't even deal with one of the students. He sat there with his phone. All right. We got some big owls in the back. And these skies opening up. All right, what question y'all got? These niggas ain't want it. That's probably why the lie had to freeze and wasn't even want worth the time. Where is that? What was York trying to say? What do you mean, what was York trying to say? Hey, man. What? I don't know, bro. I'm trying to say this without saying this. I low-key feel like it's over for y'all. I don't know why I just said that. Maybe I'll know soon. But, like, bro, I low-key feel like it's over for y'all. Do you, like, how y'all think that y'all gonna be able to fake y'all way through this? Do you know once I unplug, that's it? Because then nobody can't use no excuse. You didn't really make it. You ain't do it. But I low-key feel like it's over for people. All that other shit, man, what the hell? Hey, if you ain't locking in already, if they ain't already tapped you, I don't know what you ain't on. It's over. That shit over with, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit over with. Because you have to be so advanced at this point. Y'all understand, when your feet touch the ground, it got to turn gold. If that ain't happening, you're not one of them. You're not. You ain't one of them. When your feet touch the ground, it got to turn gold. When people look in your eyes, they should feel that. They should feel that. You see what I'm saying? People come around you, they should feel that. When the last time you walked up on someone and looked them in their eyes and they felt it? You know what I mean? Most people trying to avoid eye contact because they're avoiding eye contact. They're not making contact with themselves. You look into somebody's eyes, you're going to see yourself. And you're going to see them. You know what I'm saying? What do people want? What are they looking for? Why they don't hear it already? I guess they got the sheep hear my voice type thing. You supposed to been heard it. And I know it be flipping them on top of their head when they be thinking I'm supposed to just be going based off of something somebody named Dr. York said. Who is that? My teacher is Yanu. You know what I'm saying? Who is Dr. York? You talking about them two words? I'm speaking up a tone that you can't tell me the meaning about by looking it up on Google. Who is that? Who out here called? That's my teacher. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best teacher, the master teacher. That's how I can deal with these devils. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. They'll see you in with nothing. You don't have to know anything about what the conversation is based on. And you're going to walk in a scholar. I'm telling you, when you go in with Nuwapu, it's real. I'm showing you it's real. They don't want it. I said, all right, let me ask a question. No, I don't want no question. No, let me ask you a question real quick. Let me just ask you something real quick. I asked the question in Hebrew. You say you're God. You should understand it. You should know the language. You see what I'm saying? Or if you're Jah or Yah, you should know the language. You see? And you're saying you're the hand of the open gate. If you're saying you're Yah, your hand opens the gate. That's Yod, Hey, Yah. Okay, then your hand open the gate. So you should know what that means. Yeah. They were talking about what's under the skin. You don't know what's under that skin? Yeah, muscle. Well, yeah, no, I mean, but under the muscle. Yeah, bones. Under the bones. What you talking about? Yeah, I got that one. Blood. More blood, more muscle. What are you talking about? Telling you, man. It's the Yod Tahuti. You could say it's Tahuti. You could say it's Asar. It depends on the story. Whoever opens up the gate is the hand that opens up the gate. That's Yah. But if you don't know what the gate is and you don't know what the hand is and you don't have the code and you just on Instagram speaking, family, nobody's copying you. How is Melchizedek? How is Dr. York or Yanu or Malachi? How is Malachi copying you if he speak more languages than you do? He copied you in English. You can't copy him. You tried to mock me and didn't say nothing. You didn't even say what I said back to him. You didn't even answer the question. I'm telling you, you give them an opportunity. I give you the opportunity to show that you're real. Just show me you're real. But that's why I tell you, it's theater. People are theater. Let me tell you something. I recently just talking to my mom about this shit. Well, you really know how people, like, what's going on with people? It's tough. You really get pushed in a corner. People think it's isolation. Man, it's the whole game is like that. You will be forced to isolate inwardly. You will be forced to because you just start seeing everything like for what it is. You just see everything. You can hear not just the thoughts. You hear the intention behind the thought behind the intention. You can see past the frame. You know what I mean? Everything is like, it's like you know, like you read the play, like you read the script and then you watch somebody say the line. And they're trying to tell you that the line that they just said is real life and it's not rehearsed. You think I'm lying? Test it out. Go out into the world and ask everybody, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? And write down the responses that you get. And categorize each response. So it's like, how you doing? I'm all right. Categorize that. How you doing? I'm well, and yourself? Categorize that. All of you have heard this one, right? Okay, cool. You've heard these. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Categorize that. You heard that one, right? How you doing? I'm all right. Let's go back to the same thing. How you doing? I'm well, and yourself? I'm fine, and you? Good, and you? I'm all right. All good. It's the same few responses. That's not a communication. That's a rehearsed response. So just ask people questions like that, like you would, but pay attention to the fact that the response is rehearsed. That's why somebody can be saying something over and over again and they don't really mean it. They say, I shook, I shook, I shook, I shook, I shook. And they've been said it so much it waters down the effect because you're not meaning what you're saying. You're just saying it. And I say, if you mean what you're saying, show what you're saying. That way it's not something that's just rehearsed. If it's supposed to be real, show that it's real. That way it ain't just rehearsed. You see what I'm saying? No, people got to go back, like I said, say divine love, and maybe that'll help you understand. Don't just say the word without knowing what it is. It's sacrificialness to suffer. Willingly suffering. When's the last time you did it? When's the last time you willingly suffered? Even if you just went to the gym is suffering. Is it not? Even if you fasted for a few days or a day, isn't that suffering? That's willfully suffering to be able to not just get the reward or reap the reward, but put that program of discipline into yourself for when you need it in the future. Correct? Okay. Many people done lost their mind. They think theater means real, and so they lean on the theater as a reality. It's not reality. You see? So yeah, shout out to the brothers who just came through for camp. I know I took them through everything. I took them through hell, heaven. You know what I mean? We did it quick. It didn't take long. Camp went on but 2 nights. 2 days, 2 nights. You see? But they made it through. My point is to give people them gems, them keys, because you get close enough. That's why I say many benefit from my initiation. But don't get this shit twisted. This is the real deal. And that's why they dip and duck and dive and run and do all of that when it's time for them to face the real deal. I don't care who you call yourself. You got something to say about my master. Yeah, no. All right, say it to me. And they can't deal with me. You got something to say about him, so let's do it. Let's deal with it. If he teaches something that's artificial, let's deal with it. But look, this one day I want to show you. All right. This is Marduk. All right. Also referred to as Yanun. Okay. Depending on what school you're coming from. A teacher, a grand teacher, master. All right. Warrior. Never to be played with. All right. This right here says Wu Nuwap. Where that's coming from. So that's from left to right. Wu. Right there. You see that? Wu. Nuwap. That A and that U makes that all sound. Then you got that P. Wu Nuwap. Okay? Some people say Wu Nuwapu. All right? Now, if you're referring to people who are of that, you say Munwapu. Munwapu. Those who are of Munwapu. Nuwap. All right? Or of the message or of it. Activated in their genetics to be able to push the right information. False doctrine. Which part? Show me what is false about what he taught. Show me. This is where you get him at. He talked about Anu. Anu is Sumerian. Okay, now that you done told me the obvious that I can fucking Google, that Anu is Sumerian, you tell me what he taught about Anu that's not real. Show me. Tell me. Oh no, he just got that stuff from Zechariah Sitchin. Okay, if he got something from Zechariah Sitchin, tell me what's not true. He taught Christianity. Okay, he taught Christianity. Tell me what he taught about Christianity that isn't true. They can't do it. They get their behind whooped every time. This is a multi-dimensional man. We're not even going to talk about the being aspect. A multi-dimensional man. All right? Did all the music, the disco, the pop, the skate music, the love music, the motivational music, ghost writing, patent inventions, all of that. You got that part. Then you got all of the religions. Islam, Christianity, Hebrew Israelite doctrine, as Rabboni Yeshua, Imam Isa, Dr. York, Dr. Melakazi York, Isa al-Hadi, all of it's like you don't even know where to begin. So he thought he was telling me where to begin with the Holy Tents of Kedar. That's not where it starts. You have to go right before him. And you got to not even just go right before him. You got to go all the way to who he still pays homage to. Al-Hadi. You got to go to his father. Then you got to go beyond. It's like you talking about you little. Saying I don't know about an organization. This is not no organization. I don't know who taught you that. Maybe you had to hear it that way to understand what it is for you. I'm not a part of an organization. I'm a part of orders, many orders. And these many orders that I'm a part of taught me how to obliterate people like you. Cooked his ass. I cooked him. He thought he was cooking. He was getting cooked. Because I asked him a question. I asked him a few questions. Cooked him. I said, yes or no? According to what Dr. Melakazi York was teaching, do you know whether or not the doctrine was in Sudan first, prior to Brooklyn? He got ran out of Sudan. That's not what I asked you. I didn't ask whether or not he was ran out of Sudan. And you don't know whether or not he was ran out of Sudan, because guess what? Nigga, you weren't there. So you just saying some shit. Oh, so you following somebody? He said his dad's spirit jumped into him. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know whether or not his dad's spirit jumped into him. You believe him? You can believe him. You can not believe him. I don't know nothing about that. What I'm saying is, you said Holy Tents of Kedar. Okay, Holy Tents of Kedar is not where it began. You see that? So you have to go back to you have to go to Sheikh Dawood Faisal. Let's talk about Sheikh Dawood Faisal. You have to go who was raising him in the orders before then. You got to talk about who his father was. They can't go there. So it's like, yo, the fact that you even thought that was a haymaker. Let's deal with the doctrine, not whether or not I know where the organization began. Let's deal with the doctrine that you're saying I don't understand. They can't. They'll get their ass whooped. And all I got to do is ask questions. I'm telling you, that's the most powerful piece of right knowledge. The most powerful piece of Wu Nawab, the question. Ask more questions. It shuts it all down. They can do all that hoopla. But you see when get asked questions, even when the dude, the Bando Lando dude was trying to say I lied about something, I said, okay, let's deal with it. But he said I was lying. So he wanted to use the fact that I was lying to keep trying to rule me off the live. That don't look like running to y'all? If I'm lying, you should be able to prove that I'm lying, correct? All right, let's do that. Pull it up. Show your proof. He used one of his little friends to pull up the proof, and it wasn't proof. His friend played 10 seconds of video, and it didn't say what he said. And then he told him, you used the wrong clip. Then the nigga asked for forgiveness. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, when y'all gonna stand up? This nigga ain't nobody. They can kick it, though, because people are looking for somebody. Let me tell you something. I know a lot of y'all are looking for somebody, and I'm telling you, don't look for me. And when I say seek Yanun, I say seek Yanun so you can find what I found in it. And it's going to take you all throughout your life and your experience here. Don't think it's no one and done thing. Yo, you in this for life. It's life, bro. You can't go back. It's the red pill, or the green pill is what I call it. You take that green pill, is no going back. How many people, you don't look at life the same? You can't go back. How many people understand that? You break off from this if you want to. After you done found that green light, there's nothing else, and nothing's going to be the same. You can try to drown yourself with alcohol. You can try to drown yourself with clubbing and pornography and casual sex and link-ups and girl trips and tours and homeboy kicking it, da-da-da-da. You can do that, but there is nothing there. Eventually, you're going to hear a voice that say, where you at? And you be like, I know that ain't who I'm thinking. Where you at? Where you at? Why you all the way out there? You see, that's why I said I was sent as a guide unto the guide. I'm not the guide. They say, who sent you? I say, yeah, I know sent me. Who are you? I'm a messenger. Yeah, I know. That's most I can tell you. That don't tell me your name. You don't need a name. The name you think you need, you don't need that name. And that's why I haven't claimed anything for you. Because then you be trying to put me somewhere. You see, you don't find me in your book. You can find me in your book. But you don't find me in your book. People get confused about it. I'm like, who are you looking for? Whom seekest thou? If you could tell me who you're seeking, then I'll answer. But if not, don't worry about that. Who are you? Everybody asking, who did I claim to be? Which character of the book am I saying I am? Which character in the Bible do I say I am? I don't say I'm nobody out that Bible. Which character out the Quran do I say I am? Which character out the Gita do I say I am? I don't say none of that. They so busy trying to claim something, they're not even paying attention that they're not doing the works. You're Melchizedek and you're not doing Melchizedek works. You're Jesus. You're one of the 23 elders. You're this elder, that, and y'all are not doing those elder works. Somebody's inky down here and he's not doing inky stuff. You see what I'm saying? Y'all not listening? Y'all not paying attention to the stories that you're acting like you're these characters out of? These stories say y'all had certain potentials and abilities that you were able to show forth. We're not seeing that. Nothing changes in the reality when you make a claim of being a character or some of the Christ. I can prove I am the Christ. You really got people out here believing you're the Christ. And what happens when when people go through things traumatically in life, they are looking for a way out. They are looking for healing. They are looking for answers. They are looking for guidance. Why won't you tell them it's not you? When you stand in that seat and try to act like it's you, you mislead people. And you're responsible for that. You know that? A lot of these leaders, all these so-called people leaders, they're going to be responsible for the souls they misled. You hear me? They misled people because at the end, when they get to the gate, they don't have the key. It was a good laugh, though. It was a good run, though. It was a good walk, though, wasn't it? To be up under them, walking with them, talking with them, creating your own little movement, creating the rhetoric and all the other stuff that people can spew to attack all these other people that was out here, woo. Yeah, it's fun to do that. Right? And then you got to face the one that is like, do you have the key? Just be honest. Do you have it? And that's when we ask you questions. Just ask questions to these people. And you will see whether or not they have the keys. Say, Eligio gets light codes from the sun. How? How does he get light codes from the sun? We all get light codes. That's not an answer. I said, how? I didn't ask you for an objective reality of what is action and what is done for all of us. I asked you, how does he individually extract or retrieve light codes from the sun? You couldn't answer because it's made up. Then I asked, well, what is the sun composed of? I'm not educated. You're not educated. Don't you think that's an issue? Now, some people might look at education as a bad thing. One of the people that I was talking to that was pushing the doctrine in one of these groups in Telegram was saying that doctrine and education doesn't align. The doctrine and academia doesn't align. Or he was asking, how does it align? And to try to say that it doesn't. When, science, which we call Dr. Melchizedek York the science man, science is academia. We learn about physics and chemistry from Dr. Melchizedek York. That's academia. We learn about DNA, haplogroups, all of that from Dr. Melchizedek York. Anatomy. The whole Holy Tablets is full of academia. What is wrong with these people? I don't know if it's the pro-black spell, whatever it is. But they're trying to say right knowledge and academia don't mix. When right knowledge is academia. Why do you think he was and is the top scholar they couldn't do nothing with? They couldn't touch him. Can't touch him. Because he understood academia. So it's like niggas running around thinking they don't need to know anything because right knowledge can know it for them. And that they don't need to know what they're talking about because Dr. York wants them to trust what he's saying because they ain't going to find it nowhere. No, that's an excuse to say you don't know what you're talking about. So if a brother asks you, excuse me, where does it say the Anunnaki 8 people? You're going to say Bible tells us to trust him. All right. So if Bible tells us to trust him and you saying you trust him, that's great. Now answer the question. Answer it and say you couldn't find it. Then we'll respect it. Answer it and say you ain't see it nowhere. I wouldn't have read the tablet. They would respect it. Or answer it and say you found it. But you can't answer it because you're not the one with the information. So it will be Dr. Melikazi York that has the information. And you're not being a student of Dr. Melikazi York if you're not going to find that information for yourself. Now, I can trust Dr. Melikazi York in this way. This is how you trust him. You can trust him to be able to point you in the right direction to be able to find the information for yourself. Once you find it, then you know it. But you don't accept it or don't believe anybody. Now they're trying to make it be that he wants people to believe him. That ain't true. And that's not right knowledge. Because when you believe what he's saying, you're not going to take the steps to know. So if you believe him about the Anunnaki, you won't take the steps to know. If you believe him about the Richkians, you won't take the steps to know. Omari, why is that problematic? Let me tell you why. Because a part of the doctrine is speaking about a refinement process that you have to go through to prepare oneself for encounters, for contact or contact with these beings. And if you're not going to do the footwork to be able to make sure that that refinement process is completed, you will never encounter them to begin with. So what if it is true? Your belief in them is stopping you from being able to actually reach them. Do you understand? Your belief in Elohima, Elohuma is stopping you from reaching them. Your belief in Malaika is stopping you from reaching them. If the root or truth of all of it is there are extraterrestrials and they're attempting to reach people, you believe in it has nothing to do with your salvation. If they say, meet me on the mountain at 3 p.m. and you don't go because you want to sit and believe that they'll come to you, you miss the bus. It's that simple. So don't tell me about no Arcturians brought the virus to the planet. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, Dr. York teaches that. Baba said that. Okay, Baba said that. Start with that. Don't be coming around telling people that. You don't know. Say, Baba Avatara, Baba Yanun teaches that this came from this. Say that. That's when you go into the student-teacher role of teaching what your teacher taught. Not what you know, because you think you know. You don't know. When the last time you encountered an Arcturian? When the last time you even knew what an Arcturian was? Because you say Arcturus. If it's the Arcturus constellation or Arcturian star system or Arcturus star system and beings are coming from the Arcturus star system, then when did you meet them? For them to be able to say, I'm an Arcturian. And who's to say they're speaking your language or the Greek language or any of these languages to say that they are these beings that you use words to align? That you know. They might not know your words. So who are they really? You're just saying stuff. That's the danger. The danger is we were taught to know. Knowledge, knowing, all of that comes from due process. And y'all aren't going through the due process. So if you're not going through the due process, how will you become elect? Now, I don't know if that's intentional sabotage or maybe it's unintentional. Who knows? But it is sabotage. Because now people are chanting. You got people chanting. They get up, they chant 9 a.m. They get up, they chant 3 p.m., 9 p.m. They chant. People are chanting. And I remember 2004 when they asked, who are we chanting to? Who are we praying to? Who we calling on? They don't even know. You've been chanting this long and you don't know who the overseers are, Padmatharu. You don't know. They haven't made contact with you. They haven't reached out to you to confirm their own existence. And I read the stories by Dr. Melikazi York, and he was being given signs and he was encountering, and over again, they were confirming themselves to him in his writings. Right? But to you, you're telling me that the most we can get is that we meet at a bookstore? And I'm supposed to accept that because why again? Because you have a bookstore? No, I don't go to your bookstore just because you have a bookstore. So don't buy into that go to your nearest bookstore stuff. No, I don't. Listen, you want to ask me a question? Ask me a question, especially if you're close enough. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, do you know about these people? If I don't know, I can't tell you nothing. But if I do, I say, don't go there. You don't have to listen to me. But some people are using that bookstore front to siphon from people energetically, financially, all of that. They're siphoning from people. And they're using the fact that it's a bookstore under the name of Dr. Malachi Z. York or Dr. Malachi Z. Kobina York or Zodok Kobina York or Okran. All this other stuff they're using because it's a business. They just want the money. You go to the bookstores, it's going to be about that money. You see? Now, there may be a few that will stop and talk to you about your soul and the progress of your soul, not just to sell you a book because they care about you. And then they'll give you your first book free. And let me ask you a question. Do y'all think everybody out here giving people their first book free? That's what I was raised on. That's what I remember from the Ansars and back in the day. Everybody's first book was supposed to be free. You got niggas online crying because they tried to sell you a book and you wouldn't buy it. But that would have been your first book, correct? So these niggas is supposed to be going around giving the first book out if they were commissioned to sell. Because the first book was supposed to be free. My first book was free. My only first book was free. My father's first book was free. The first book is free. You don't pay because that first book, that initial point of contact with right knowledge is that first point of contact with the activation that you're going to need genetically. It had nothing to do about no money. He wasn't no money person. You see, even at one point, Dr. Malachi Z. York, multi-millionaire, still kicking it with his people, still vibing out, still on the land. Okay, you got people out here siphoning. That's all. They want to be a part of something without putting in. So don't, all that bookstore stuff, I'm not saying don't support the bookstores. What I'm saying is don't fall for the whammy of when you get there because you're so infatuated with the new information, new knowledge, all this stuff. Don't fall for the whammy of thinking these people have good intentions for you. If you're going to get the book and get up out of there. You see what I'm explaining to you? I can't tell you not to get the books. I can't tell you nothing. I could, but who cares what I say? Because what I say, they'll try to turn it into, I'm trying to raise war in the heavens. Listen, you go and get them books, get the books and get up out of there. Especially you women. All right? I don't even know where it's coming from. Maybe because we pointed in this direction. Maybe I do know where it's coming from then. Listen, especially you women, get up out of there. All right? Get that book and don't go for it. Don't give nobody your number. No, they ain't gonna be able to teach you the doctrine, none of that stuff. You went and got the book. What you need this nigga number for? You understand what's playing to you? You can learn it your damn self. And let me tell you something. A lot of the men in the tribe fear the women who have the doctrine because the doctrine be talking about the men. One more time. A lot of the men in the tribe fear the women having the doctrine for themselves because a lot of the doctrine be talking about the men. Yeah, the student teachers. Yeah, the language teachers. Yeah, the men who be standing up there in front of the class with the drawing board, dry erase board, all of that. Yeah. They're going to try it with you. And you know why? Because they were doing it before I was birthed. Dr. Malachi Z. York said, y'all want to give women a doctrine. You don't want to give them a doctrine, so stop fronting. He said, don't give them a doctrine, give them a doctrine. You're trying to use this to bed women. You're trying to use this to sleep with women. You see? Niggas can't say, listen, let me tell you something. Niggas been moved in your house, and their goal is to sleep with you. So soon they get in, they sleep with you, and next thing you know, they in your house. They don't ever go nowhere, and they sleeping with you. This is what happened. I'm not saying it's everybody, but it would be a rare occasion where you got someone who can be in your domicile, be in your home, and not sleeping with you. You see what I'm explaining to you? And not pressure no issue to sleep with you. That's the ones who have the quote-unquote doctrine. The ones who stuck in that doctrine or in that root, that's all they do is try to mimic the master, get in your panties, and that's all it was about. You be confused trying to figure out what they don't want no longevity. You see? You'll be a fool to not understand what I'm telling you right now. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. That's why they mad at me. I'm going to tell you the truth. A lot of y'all women would have went further if it wasn't for us men. All right? Maybe Victoria probably would have been able to do successful things for the master if she ain't had that leech leaning on her soul that was jealous of her, called Mario. Maybe Victoria could have got some things done if she ain't had to deal with that demon. You see what I'm explaining to you? Hey, I'm going to say what I say. Let the chips fall where they may. But I can see past all that. I'll say maybe she did have the ability to get some stuff done. We can't say she just couldn't. But it was some other stuff going on behind the scenes. And it wasn't just Mario. It was Basil too, because Nefu was the pharaoh that was put in position, right? Nefu was pharaoh. Listen to what I just said. Nefu was pharaoh and it's a woman. Most niggas don't want no woman to be no pharaoh. She was dating a man who was putting his hands on her, jealous of her. And you say, women, you probably don't understand this, but you could be with a man who's jealous of you. I've told y'all this before. You see what I'm saying? My mother was with a man jealous of her. You see? Telling her to her face, I'm going to make sure nothing you do work. I'm going to make sure you don't get this. I'm going to make sure you don't get your daycare. I'm going to make sure you don't. But why are you with her? If you with her, what's the point of you trying to sabotage her? You see what I'm saying? All that DL energy. Listen, that's real. This is why the master was saying hand it to the sisters. God really think y'all would have got more done. But then y'all kept letting us get in your life and pull you from what you could get done. They don't want to put you on the seat. They don't want to put you in position to say, hey, look, you teach the language. You see, I'm a man. I can learn the language, all of that. I got the logistics, whatever. It ain't supposed to be us. That's not what I was brought up on. The women who gave birth, who taught us the utterance through the udder, the breast milk, originally nutrients being fed directly to our brain from our one. We were literally literally receiving intelligence from our mother through the breast milk. They told you that too. The children who were breastfed came out more intelligent. You could tell I was breastfed. You see what I'm explaining to you? Not the Similac baby. You with me? They were the ones who supposed to teach the language. And what happens now? Anytime the women get in position to teach the language, it'd be the man who be trying to follow up and this, that, and that. I'm a language teacher. There's nothing wrong with the men teaching language. I'm just saying they don't want the women to have the spotlight for being that. And anytime the women make a move to do this and that and third, they don't support them. It's like that in the tribe. I ain't talking about over here where we at. I'm just saying it's like that in the tribe. I've seen it all. I feel y'all women could have and will go further if you stop listening to men who only thinking about themselves, only thinking about their ego, only thinking about their root chakra. They're not moving. Malachi said they didn't go anywhere. So you don't need. I look at all these offices where it's the women, I'm like, these women could probably get something done, but there's always some man sitting there thinking he runs something. And then you ask him, what are you doing? Well, we just filed a compassionate. No, what are you doing? Well, I just went over here and got that. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Other than showing your face and then swinging your penis. That's what a lot of niggas want to do. Show their face, swing their penis. So I showed up, I was there. That's not real work. You don't deserve to swing it. You deserve to swing it when you got real work to show for. You see what I'm saying? And then niggas be barking around the tribe like they are somebody off the back of him. And then he be saying, yo, if y'all did everything I asked y'all to do, why am I still sitting here? He said, a lot of people don't want me to get out because they know when I get out, I'm going to enforce Nuwapu. All right, Wunuwap. And they don't want to live Wunuwap. You see? Look what I'm saying. A lot of people don't want to really live that. He said they also don't want him out because when he get out, they'll no longer be the big cheese. Not even just the big cheese amongst the tribe. Some niggas the big cheese in their family. Some niggas the big cheese at their bookstore. Some niggas look like that nigga to their wife. You see what I'm saying? And what they're afraid of is when he come home, after they've seen all the admiration that their wives have to him, listen what I'm saying. He's 81 years old and niggas still jealous of him. He's 81 years old and niggas still don't want him out because they women love him. Look at what I'm telling you. I'm the only real nigga that'll tell you this. That's crazy, right? I'm the only real nigga that'll tell you why a lot of niggas will not put their back into getting Dr. Malachi York. It's about the women. Because the women love them. But don't the women love the angels? Nigga, that's regular shit. I thought niggas just understood that women love the angels. They all want the babies with the angels. Nigga, that's regular stuff. Them fall, what they call them, sons of man? Or sons of God? Shit, they ain't take wives orders to the women. I'm telling you, the women threw themselves at them angels. Talking about, that sound like a jealous ass God right in that portion. Then they went to earth and just started taking the women. No, hell they did just take the women. You mean tell me them women seen them angelic motherfuckers coming down? And they ran. Get your ass out of here. Them women threw themselves at them angels. And women were throwing themselves at me. Please. You see? They mad. Niggas they got that type of, and I get why they doing that. I just don't get why they doing that. You see what I'm saying? And they don't want to say that's what it is because they ain't real. That's what it is. A lot of y'all niggas is trying to mimic him to stay like you got some type of status. Who are you without that? Who are you without that? It's like, think about what I'm saying, man. Who are you without it? I'm not saying that I didn't benefit from Wu Nuwap. I benefited from Wu Nuwap. My whole everything, my music, all of that, influenced by Wu Nuwap and Dr. Malachi York. I'm just saying, who are these niggas without using that? You get what I'm saying? Without trying to use that to make it seem like you walking this righteous path and da-da-da-da, and everybody need to be fucking with you and do-da-da-da-da. Who are you without that? That's the problem. They know they ain't nobody. You see? So all y'all new people coming in, all y'all sisters saying that somebody tried it with you, they gonna try it, but didn't I already tell you that? I've been told you that. If you go for it, you go for it. I'm not here to save no women. Not in that regard. I mean, I'm not finna save y'all from y'all damn self. That's a stupid decision. No, I know women gonna do whatever they want to do. The point is, if you go for some shit because you think some shit look like something, that's on you. Because you're being told it ain't what it look like. Nothing is ever what it look like. It's only what it is. It's not what it seems, it's what it is. You see? You go to them bookstores, you get them books. They want you in them bookstores because they got clicks. And niggas want people up under their clique so they could be that nigga. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just the men. One of the women was trying to get one of the brothers to come out there. One of the brothers say, I told her I got like $3,500 on this, that, and the third. And she was like, wow, you could come and, I want to open this restaurant. I want to do this, that, and the third. What the hell they got to do with the master, for one? And for two, why are you trying to bring one of the brothers up over where you at? You see what I'm saying? What is this come move in with me thing? What is that? And then you met the brother through me. Why didn't you? And then the brother asked her, did you say something about FaZe? Did you tell FaZe? Did you ask FaZe? Like, why didn't it dawn on you to ask the brother who you met the brother through if it was all right, if that brother could move up where you was at? She was going to use you. She was going to use you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he come help me. Help you do what? Help you do what? So when you get into the information, don't fall for no people. Y'all ready? Let me show you. If they say, I'm his wife, don't fall for it. I'm not saying you don't got to believe them. You can believe whatever you want to believe. I'm just saying that don't mean anything. According to his doctrine and what he wrote and what I done seen, he said none of that stuff means anything to them. That's what I'm going to listen to. All right? I'm going to take heed of that. They say, yo, I'm his brother. So what? I don't care. I'm his accountant. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care you as accountant. I'm his twin. I don't care. You're not him. You're his twin. Where's your stuff? No, I'm his twin. No, where's your stuff? Give me something to look at. Give me something to look into. Give me something you produce other than your words of I'm his twin. You see what I'm saying? I'm his aunt. I don't care. FaZe, you got to care about something? No, I don't got to care about none of that. You see what I'm saying? All y'all can tell me who y'all are, and he's still in there. So it seems to me you have an agenda by introducing yourself to me as related to him or in close relation to him. That's an agenda. So that's how y'all playing it? You gonna kick it like that? You gonna say who you are? Like the nigga came in on the other line talking about I was there. I filed the 2025. Okay, you filed some shit that didn't work. You came here to tell me that you're a known failure. What the hell are you coming here talking to me for? Just to try to tear it down. I filed the okay, he ain't out. What you here telling me this shit for? You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what they'll do. They're quick to send a picture. They'll send a picture from 34 years ago. See, that's me right there in the back squinting. You got to squint to see him. You ain't even standing next to the man. No, I was standing next to the motherfucker, standing next to the motherfucker. Yo, nobody's him, y'all. Nobody's him. Nobody him. So don't fall for it. All right? Remember, I ain't telling you to hate nobody, none of that. I'm just saying, they mad at me because I won't let y'all fall for it, and they know my family, we ain't never fell for it. What you guys say? I'm the Attorney General. I don't care. No, Doc made me the Attorney General. I didn't know that you was going to add that part on this, so now that means everything, but I still don't care. I don't care that he made you the Attorney General. What does that have to do with anything? He made you the Attorney General sound much more impressive if he was out of prison. So you must be able to tell me why the fuck you need to be Attorney General if it ain't to just get him out. So if you need to get him out, what you here to tell me you're the Attorney General for? Do Attorney General shit and get him out. I don't understand that. Shout out to his niece. Cause I was talking to Fatima, his niece, and the first time the initial point of contact, we were talking about my music, whoop de whoop. And people be calling her Madam Secretary. I was like, look, I don't mean no disrespect. I said, Fatima, I'm not calling you Madam Secretary. She was like, I'm glad you said that. She said, you don't have to call me that. You be yourself. Let me tell you the gravity of what I just said. His niece, Fatima York, fucked with my music. And she fucked with me. That's why that shit happened when it went down on that call where I was calling the other lady, Iris, out about what she was doing with that AI stuff, and Pop was telling everybody to support Phase One with the music, but they weren't pushing that. They were pushing some AI rap music video that they done made, right? As opposed to the living, breathing, and reaching masses soul. Okay, they chose AI, trying to build it from the ground up of getting some views on a video, talking about even AI knows Dr. York is innocent. Like, who are you fooling? You prompted that he's innocent. AI don't know shit. It's not even alive to know nothing. It's a program. But that's the game they play. So I talked about that. We went back and forth. They wound up moving me up the thing. But Fatima came right in and was speaking about something that Iris lied about. Fatima didn't come in and say, yeah, Phase One, that was way out of line. And that's Madam Secretary. Listen to what I'm saying. But she did come in and get right on Iris' top. Hear what I'm talking about? Okay. So I spoke to Fatima. I think I might have spoke to her once, but it was long enough. Oh, it was twice. So once in front of Iris and once by myself. But the first time I spoke to her was in front of Iris. And I said, Fatima, I'm not calling you Madam Secretary. I said, I get that people call you that. I'm not calling you that. She said, I'm glad you said that. Don't call me that. You don't call me that. She said, just be yourself, Fags. Then, but Iris was trying to get me to send money to Liberia. I said, all right, Fatima, they telling me about Liberia, what's going on in Liberia, and what y'all need money for. You know what she said? She said, no, Faze, you don't send me no money. She said, you don't send me any money. We got this. I said, all right, I'll take it. Y'all hear me? Hey, man, you got to pay attention to the real game. So she was like, you don't send me no money. I said, I smell that. Yeah. Because what you talking about? I was going to show ask. I was going to show find out. But she said, hey, we got it. I said, I feel you. You got to know what I'm saying. Some people don't understand what I'm saying. Like, hey, I paid $40,000 to one of these attorneys to figure out what the hell was going on. That's an expensive price to some people. To me, it could have been $100,000. We going to figure this shit out. I ain't care nothing about no money. Money ain't no issue. We're going to figure this out, though. What's up? What's happening with this? Then I done found out these folks taking the money, pocketing the money, sending the money to other places. Every time I talked to the attorney, he was telling me some more shit. And I was trying to figure out why the hell the lady don't want me to talk to the attorney. Because every time I talk to the attorney, I was figuring out some more shit. She be done told me something. Well, we got this going on, so I got to work on this. And I got some other stuff. I said, yo, let me talk to the attorney real quick. You want to talk to him? Okay, I'm going to get him on the phone. 1 second. Did you get him on the phone? And then he said, yo, man, they owe me $20,000. I can't do nothing. What? That ain't what you just said. You said you got to work on some other shit. Now he telling me y'all owe him $20,000. And he thinking we all grouped in together because y'all Liberia and I'm not Liberia. So what the hell? How y'all owe the man $20,000 off my back? You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with this shit. I said, man, every time we had to hit our deadline for the payments, then we make it. He like, yeah, y'all always pay. I said, okay, listen to me and listen to me good. I am not Liberia's team. I'm not with them folks. I don't know what they got going on. They don't have nothing to do with me. You see what I'm saying? So you pulling back because they owe you money, that's an entirely different client, folk. Do y'all get what I'm saying? That shit don't really make sense. It only makes sense with these Nuwaubian wannabes. It really don't make sense. If you're working on something over here with this attorney, you're his client. All right? You're paying him. However, if we working over here with this attorney, we're a whole different client. As a body also, because multiple people can pay for an attorney. So all of them function as a client in that regard. The funding client. You see what I'm saying? The real client, nobody listening to and nobody listening for, and that's Dr. York. You see, I asked the lady multiple times, so when he gonna find out about what the fuck we doing? She said, no, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna write him tomorrow. All right, months will go on. I say, all right, you sent the attorney in there. You said the attorney went to go talk to Dr. York. Yeah, he went to go talk to Dr. York. Did he tell him what we working on? No, because see, we don't want no sabotage. All right, how does this even work? How is the attorney filing and doing things for Dr. York and Dr. York doesn't know? There's got to be some type of fraudulence. It got to be. And y'all using this word sabotage and you breaking the damn law. How attorneys just going to be filing shit saying that they being retained to do this for Dr. York and he don't know? So, yeah, that shit, hey, look, then they call my phone, somebody's on they getting threats. You ain't getting no threats, this reality. Everybody who sent money is being told to file. Everybody who sent money with what we were working on, you're being told to file. This how you know, I ain't going for this shit. I don't care what you think, no way. But this how you know. I ain't involved in their game. You see, I'm figuring their game out. I didn't take money from you. They took money. And you need to be filing to find out where the money went because you have the right to do that. And we have record that we sent that money directly to Charles Tucker, Esquire. We sent it directly to him. I could show you the receipts, show you better than I could tell you. Sent it directly to his bank. And she was sending in receipts. Sakina was sending in receipts saying she was sending in, I got my 500, I'm sending in my 500. All right, that don't mean I don't know the game. Like you could be saying you sending in 500, but y'all in on this shit and you really sending money elsewhere. I know the game. Point being, all that money went to them two folks. So she never did the public stuff, the internet, all that stuff, but she was getting that money behind the scenes. And she was asking for money for stuff to be handled. And she was asking for us to cover stuff like them phone calls that she was getting. It had nothing to do with us. She was asking for us to handle that type of stuff. But she didn't tell us that what she was handling was for Liberia. So only time we got information on that was for a meeting, which was a $7,500 meeting that Charles Tucker was supposed to be taking with the Liberian president. All right? Other than that, we don't have no information on where all this other money went that you were talking about, these phone calls, all this other stuff, 2,000 here, 1,500 here. Yeah, but you were working on some other stuff. So Liberia, listen to me. Liberia is compassionate release. Now, let me ask y'all this, because I asked her this and she got mad at me and ended up hanging up on me, so I'm going to let you go. Like how people do when you ask the question. I said, what does Liberia have to do with a compassionate release? And she was like, oh, it's all a part of it. It's all it. I can't say too much. Oh, you can't say too much, huh? But you was able to say a whole lot to get that money about myself and my people. But now I'm asking you a question when that money ain't coming in and you telling me you can't say too much, huh? All right. Question still stands. What does Liberia have to do with a compassionate release? The compassionate release is something that's filed in the system of the states. The U.S. Corporation, United States, the states. It's filed there. You see, it ain't something that's happening over there where Liberia's at. As a matter of fact, when I talked to Fatima, she was explaining that all they were waiting on was Liberia. So what you filing a compassionate release for Liberia, if all you waiting on is Liberia to make a move on some paperwork that was already put in. And I have record of Dr. Milikazi York saying everything with Liberia was paid for and filed. So if he's saying everything was paid for and filed, and I got record of that, it's the audio of him saying everything was paid for and filed in Liberia. How do I get out the phone with, how do I get out that audio and stop listening to that audio? And Iris says to me, yeah, but there's other things to be paid for with Liberia. People just telling him that Doc don't know that. Rewind. So when you were on the phone talking to him about where I needed to send money, and he responded and said, no, all the stuff for Liberia is already filed, is already paid, right? There's no more money needed for that. Why did you say, hold on, Doc? There is money needed, right? They're not telling you, I got to let you know there's some money needed for this money. And then he's the client. So how you going to tell me he don't know that there's more money needed for stuff to be filed and he's the client? Don't none of this make sense. It only makes sense to who? Dummies. Okay. All right. That sound like some bullshit to me. That sound like you wanted me to send some money. So I don't know who all got their hands in the Liberia pot. But if I were to say from my observation who got their hands in the Liberia pot, it's Sakina, it's Iris, and it's Mario, it's Alkebulan, it's a few people. Now, I don't know for sure who got their hands in the Liberian pot, but I'm just saying if I were to say who I calculated got their hand in that pot, that's them. That's that office. So the statement about Tucker is the last ones to go, I don't think so. Keep watching. I think Iris and them going to get hit too. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I think they're going to get hit too. Mario Autumn. I think something going to come out on them. I don't know how. I don't know what. Maybe it gets leaked. Who knows? Because, you know, somebody leak is you can't say somebody did it, can you? Because you don't know who did it. All I know is that if you played and I heard you, I'm on the way. The gears of justice turn slow, though. I don't need to jump all out. When everybody was saying I wasn't doing nothing, I let them say that. They still don't even know what I did. They didn't know I paid because I told them. You didn't find shit. Y'all so detective, but then when it's my turn, you didn't know what the fuck we had going on. Yeah, we were locked down. So, yeah, they still didn't know what I did. I just told them what we paid. But if you played and I heard you, I'm on the way. It's going to take me a second. All right, we're going to work on this documentary. We're going to do a tell-all documentary. The documentary is going to expose everything, the receipts, the screenshots, the audios. If I recorded a phone call, I got all them files, transcript, anything. I'm going to show y'all where the real conspiracy is. Because they keep pointing at Abigail Washington, Jacob York, Ida, who is Nicole Lopez. They keep pointing at them. And I'm telling y'all, they episode been ended in 2002. The new episode began, or actually 2004. The new episode began right after 2004, around August. I think it might have been August 2004. The new episode is all of them, which really the episode started running into the other episode. Because I remember, but I'm going to put all this stuff together. Y'all know me. So I'm not just the receipt man. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this shit together. The real conspiracy is inside. It's not the government. It's not Jacob York. It ain't none of them. And I talked to Jacob York. So I let Jacob York say a whole lot of shit too, so I can get certain information out of him. Boy, I talked to him, man. He said a lot of shit. And I'm like, yup, it's not him. That don't mean he didn't have a hand in it. That don't mean Ada and the rest of them didn't have no hand in it. But they keep pointing at them folks for a reason. You see what I'm saying? The conspiracy is in-house. Y'all with me? You don't got to be with me if you do what you want to do. I'm telling you, it's in-house. And what's so crazy, I was just talking to one of the elders at one of the bookstores. I won't say who. And every time I said something about what I figured out, she was like, of course. I said, you scaring me with all these of courses. Because I'm talking about the corruption of the House administration, all of that. And every time I'm saying it, you're like, of course, as if you know what I'm saying. She's like, yeah, I know all about what you're saying, da, 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 da. But I just don't get involved in all of that. I'm like, somebody gonna have to get involved in all of it then. Because how long y'all gonna let these people defraud him? You see, not only are they defrauding him, they're defrauding Nuwapu. Not only are they defrauding Nuwapu, they're defrauding the future that would have and could have been spawned if them folk weren't allowed to just do what they do because y'all want to stay out of it. You can't keep staying out of it. They're not going to stop. Listen to me. All right? If I thought I could do it by myself, I just do it by myself. I don't think so because I know better. I can't do it by myself. Y'all elders got to wake up. They're not going to stop sabotaging. This means that anything you try to do, they're so deep in it. When you write in letters, they got some way, some shape, form, or fashion, the ability to tap into your letter. If you starting something, doing something, and it's registered, doing the da-da-da-da, they got access to that. They know that. All this one want to sabotage stuff, the people that saying it are the saboteurs. You see? On the phone, Sakina said to Sunday, because she ain't think I was listening, which is so crazy. How y'all been around him, man, this long and don't know how he move? He move. Yeah, I know you, my sis. We're good. You and I, we're set down, but I'm going to do it so slick that I'm going to sow seeds of dissension. Only cowards do that. Say what you're saying. You see? Yeah, you and I, I'm with you, sis. Because, I was rocking with Phase One when he was doing all this music, when he was putting out the music, you hear me? When he was doing the music. Yeah, but then he want to get into all the legal stuff. And he don't got to do all that. He don't got to do all that. So I know some people think they're helping, but they might be causing, you a snake. I'm sitting right here listening to you. She told you I'm in isolation. You don't know that I primed you for that because I always was telling you I'm in isolation, so much so that you hearing I'm in isolation sounds so regular that somebody could tell you I'm in isolation and I'm not what? Not in isolation. So she believed I'm in isolation. That means I'm in meditation. That means Sunday wouldn't be nowhere around me because I got to meditate. So she just running her mouth. What you mean you was good with me doing my music and all of that, and then I got involved with the legal stuff, and he don't got to do all that. Because, I know some people might think they're helping, but they really could be causing more. When we paid y'all 40 grand, that was involved in the legal. When we were paying y'all bills and shit, paying phone bills and paying for niggas to meet with niggas and shit, that was all involved in the legal. You ain't never say none of that when I was helping to pay with the legal. But now, what their words is the faucet ain't flowing no more. So now the faucet ain't flowing no more. Now you don't want me involved with the legal. But get what? I hit her with it. I said, yo, Sakina, what you think? What do you think about me going ahead and just getting an attorney? You want to know what her initial response was? It was like just like I'm about to say. I said, yo, Sakina, what you think about, how you feel about just go ahead and get an attorney? What do you think about that? Don't do that. Don't do that. That's what she said. Her first response to me was, don't do that. Well, you know what? I can't even tell you don't do that because I know when you saying that, you're going to do what you going to do. So I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying, that I can't hear nothing else after your initial response. Because Iris's initial response was she cussed me out. All right? I said, you know what, Iris? It's a lot going on. I see y'all got some more stuff to work out. I'm going to just get an attorney. You know what, FaZe? You do whatever the fuck you want to do. I already told you Doc don't like that stuff. But you just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Da-da-da-da. Cuss me out. I said, Sakina, what do you think about if I get an attorney? She said, man, don't do that. Don't do that. All right? I asked one of his sons. I said, yo, I said, what do you think about me just getting an attorney for the master? He said, well, yeah, go ahead, do it. Do that. Everybody else got an attorney. Why you can't get one? Go ahead. This is how I test it. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all still not understanding what I'm saying. Anybody who would be alarmed about me getting an attorney, that's who I'm talking about. Them the ones. Them the ones. Listen to what I'm saying. They stand to lose something if they lose control of the narrative of his imprisonment. They stand to gain something if they maintain control over the narrative of his imprisonment. Stay with me. They stand to lose something if they lose control over the narrative of his imprisonment. They stand to gain something if they maintain control over the narrative. They'll be rich forever. 20 years from now, they'll find a way to say, if he were to pass on, they would find a way to say he translated. But all we got to do is raise money to get to Africa. He already gave us the blueprint. Let's go get to Africa, raise money to build something in Africa. And then we'll be able to open the Stargate and we'll be able to leave. And it won't take nothing but 10 years. And they will collect money for 10 years. After that, 20 years. They will run this game for another 20 years. And you want to know what's so crazy? He'll still be alive. Then they'll run the game for another 10 plus years to stall him out because they know his expectancy is 120 years. Omari, they're not on your level? No, they're not. They're not even understanding what I'm saying. His expectancy is 120 years. That's the time. Ilimu Tajessida of certain status have a certain amount of time, and he taught that. That's what they believe. So with that belief, they're going to try to drag this out. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is 2002. This is the same game from 2002. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is the same game from 2003. Wake up, wake up. This is the same game from 2004. Same game from 2009. Same game from 2013. Same game from 2016. Same game from 2019. Same game from 2021. Same game from 2023. Same game from 2025. And you, what, I'm the enemy? Y'all gonna let them play that? Y'all gonna let them play that I'm the enemy? This is their game. It's all about money. They don't think he's getting out. Do you hear me? If you think the money that you're making is going to help in the legal fight of Dr. Melikazi York, why would you be trying to open a restaurant? Faith, how you know somebody trying to open a restaurant? Because they told me on the phone, they just run their mouth. You know, I want to just get, I'm looking into getting a restaurant, you know, because we got to get this money. We got to make money. So, restaurant costs a lot of money to open. Hold on. So you trying to start a restaurant, but you saying you need money to help Dr. York. Dr. York filing has not occurred, and you talking to other people about a restaurant you finna open. And you owe an attorney $20,000. But people were sending money in for Liberia. So how you owe them? All right. Don't listen to me. I ain't nobody. I'm just a little child who grew up and said, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And then you have to understand, when you're genuine, you gonna give people the benefit of the doubt. So I did. I gave people the benefit of the doubt to see what they'll do. Man, I'm looking around and finding out it's everybody. It's everybody. Now I'm like, wait a minute. Let me show you how insane this is. What do y'all think would happen if I just shut up for the rest of the year? What if I didn't go live, I didn't do Instagram posts, YouTube, Telegram, nothing. What do y'all think would happen if I just didn't do interviews? I didn't go on a Big Fat podcast that's coming up. I just didn't do anything. I didn't do the Rap House TV. We didn't do the artist Feral Clan Records. What if I just stopped? What if I just stopped? Think about it. What will become of this situation? These people are planning, and it's so dirty. They're planning on monetizing this situation forever. Man, this shit crazy. That's why they so focused on culture and the new books and the new symbols and all that stuff. Every time I want to talk to them about how the doctrine ends, nobody want to talk to me. Or they want to flip it. I say, don't this doctrine end off planet? Are you making sure you're good? That ain't the answer to my damn question. If the doctrine end off planet, nigga, why the fuck is we trying to focus on building a culture here? Why are we talking about, we need to get the bookstores in order. Let's make sure the bookstores is up. He's saying we need to get the bookstore. Saying that he need to get the bookstore for what? For the next 4 years? For the next 4 years? That's what you just want to be having a bookstore for the next 4 years? Nigga, the doctrine ends off planet. If the doctrine is saying we ain't gonna the fuck be here, what the fuck do we need to be thinking about what life gonna be like while we here? I don't understand that stupid shit. No, call me what you want to call me, nigga. I read the doctrine and it say 2030 is significant. 2043 is significant. And we ain't supposed to the fuck be here. And I read a lot of other books explaining different ways to get the fuck up out of here. And you talking to me about you want to start a restaurant so you can make some money? You want a restaurant for Armageddon? You want a restaurant for Judgment Day? You want to just be there resting? What's the restaurant for? That's why I tell y'all, all this shit cap. It's all cap. They don't think they're going nowhere because they don't think it's real. That's from my observation. They don't think it's real. And they don't think he's getting out. That's why they trying to milk. What I think gonna happen is he gonna get out. And it ain't gonna be none of this shit they talking about. He gonna get out. It probably be a technicality. Something might happen. Trump might press a damn button. Right? Trump might press a damn button, nigga. And next thing you know, off a technicality, off some shit Trump be done passed, Paul get out. And they will not be able to say they got him out. So not only that, they going to have to attest to that fact that they didn't get him out. And they're going to have to atone for all the shit they did, acting like they was working on getting him out. Those are my thoughts. I think he finna get out sooner than later, and I think it's a technicality. I don't know shit. I don't know, I think. I think he gonna get out real soon on a technicality. Cause I smell it. It's like something to happen. Cause it's too much. It's too much shit going on. Too many people being exposed for it. All these folks had their hand in that pot. I think he gonna get out and there's gonna be some shit that be technical. I ain't even saying about no pardon, nothing like that. I'm saying, cause you know they'll pass a law real quick at nighttime. They'll be done pass a law and a lot of prisoners will be affected by it. So they have to release them. You know they'll do stuff like that. I think they're gonna do that. Because especially when they coming for all the FBI people, all that, they shut a lot of that shit down. I think some shit be done happen. They done had to drop something, or something be done moved, or maybe he done filed something. But I'm telling you, he not the type to sit still. So he got something else up his sleeve. He the Lion or Shriek dude from Now You See Me, Now You Don't. He the nigga everybody think it's. I'm telling you something. But this shit dirty. Y'all don't even know how dirty this shit get. I'm not gonna lie to you. Any questions? Questions. Yeah, even with me thinking that, I'm not counting on it. I'd rather be done found out I was doing some shit that don't even really do nothing, and I went for it, and in the process, we were able to expose a lot of the fraudulence and sabotage and all of that. I'd rather find out that happened than be done found out that I sat still and nothing happened because I sat still. I'd rather be wrong. I'm find out I'm wrong, I'll be happy. Say, Faye, see, you didn't even have to do all of that. You got out anyway. Good, I'm happy. See, you spent millions and that didn't even help. He got out this way. Good. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with spending millions. Give me my millions. You know what I'm saying? I'll spend it. And then I don't care nothing about that money. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I wanted to see Dr. Malachi York step out of there, walk out of there. So I would love to be able to see that regardless of what people think is wasted and all this other stuff. So people, that's what Iris tried to tell me. I'd be wasting time. She said I'd be wasting time and money. I said, Iris, you don't know who you talking to. First of all, you're speaking to an artist. All we do is waste time and money. What are you talking about? Any artists in here? All we do is waste time and money. That's a part of being an artist. You're going to throw hundreds a week at some shit sometimes. Thousands. And it don't work. All we do is waste time and money. I just told people I'm going to raise $10,000 for an AI music video. 5 people sent something. That ain't nothing. That shit could be a waste of time. I don't know. I'm still going for it. We might end up raising $49.7. We raised that. I ain't going to lie. If we don't hit that goal, or if I don't see no motion, I'm going to start sending y'all money. Because even then, you start learning what type of energy to waste. We can't just be wasting all kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? $10,000. Fundraising is stressful because you'll be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, trying to think of ways to still get it to move. But if it don't move at a certain time, a certain way, at a certain rate, it can actually start dragging on you. Still, the point is, nigga, we waste that. We don't get no fuck about no money, no time. That's a part of being an artist. So I'm used to that. I ain't scared of losing no money. Y'all penny pinching. I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say, look, just get ready. Just get ready. All this stuff gonna come back around full circle. You see what I'm saying? And however we have to do it, we're gonna get it done. And maybe he got his own freedom. Maybe he knows what he has to do to reveal himself again. Maybe he does. That's fine with me. I'm on some, hey, I know bro got it. I want y'all. I'm on y'all ass. That's what I'm on. So don't get nervous about me doing no attorney. You need to be getting nervous about what I'm finna hit you with. I done talked about everything but the attorney. You ain't even paying no attention. I say, I'm about to get an attorney. Niggas start coming out. Huh? I say, hi, him, see him. Get him. No, hold him. No, I didn't mean it. No. Stay your ass right there. Cuff him. I'm about to get an attorney. Huh? What'd you say? Her. Get her. No. I didn't mean it. No. Cuff her. Hold her. I'm about to get an attorney. What you talking about? Him. Get him. He bigger. Hold him. 2 of y'all. Get him. Cuff him. Cuff his legs too. He bigger. nigga. That's what I did. I told y'all that was gonna happen though, didn't I? I said, I'm gonna say that and watch who come out. That's what I'm talking about. And they dumbass, came right out. That shit like TV. I'm like, oh, hell nah, nigga. Man, that shit real. They waddled their ass right out, didn't they? They weren't even paying no attention. They so emotional. I'm like, Exhibit A. I literally typed, Exhibit A. Watch. They got the same. Then another one popped out. Look, Exhibit B. Exhibit B. Watch. I said, yo, man. These folk don't know. You can't fool no Nubian nigga. That's not happening. You might got them Sabians over there fool. I ain't gonna hold you, twin. You might be able to fool them Sabians. You cannot fool no Nubian nigga. That's not happening. You can't. Cause we not going. Like, bro, I don't believe nothing. You trying to convince a nigga who don't believe nothing? All right, Faz, you don't even believe your name, Faz. I don't believe it. Hell nah, nigga, you cannot fool no Nubian. You might got no Sabians over there fooled, though. I ain't gonna hold you, because they looking real idolatry. You know what I'm saying? They really looking real idolatry to y'all. I don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm this, I'm that. Man, your name Iris. Stop playing with me. Your name Mario, nigga. I'm Amun M. Just the I'm Amun M. Man, nah, nigga. You the hidden of a tap. You the hidden of bliss. Get your ass out of here, nigga. I'm finna call you Mario. Your mama named you Mario. You gotta earn that other little shit. Hell nah, nigga. I'm a moon Nigga, you the hidden of peace. Boy, that nigga gave you an illiterate name. You deserve it. Hell nah, nigga. You ever try to debate and argue with a nigga can't spell? That shit depressing. You start feeling bad. It's like, I know I'm saying some fire shit, but he don't know that. He's stupid. You know what I mean? Debating and arguing all this shit. That's when you're supposed to be able to pull out your best new words and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, according to the precedents, you can't even use that shit. When we start talking about the presidents. No, I said precedents. Yeah, what about Trump? Oh, you stupid. This nigga want to bring up Trump. They'll double down on it. Teach it to their grandkids. Hell nah, nigga. This nigga Mario was like, aha. He said, you said Dr. York said backing him. He said backing it. I said, all right, nigga, if he said backing it, you ain't doing that either. He was like, oh, I got you. See, nigga, stupid as hell. I'm like, man, hell nah. Ain't no way y'all answer. It just ain't no way. But I'm telling you, because of who the teacher is, like, okay, a Farrakhan, like someone who following Farrakhan, no disrespect to the minister. Just observation. I could be wrong, just observation. If you follow Farrakhan, you really can't like Farrakhan don't teach enough truth for you to be a good liar. Let me cook. Give me a second, nigga. It's going. Farrakhan don't say enough real shit for you to find out how to finesse niggas, right? Farrakhan say that same. Farrakhan the only finesser out the whole camp. Because he got them niggas fooled. I'm not saying he do. I'm just saying this is my observation. I could be wrong. Farrakhan got them niggas fooled. Like how that Bando Lando nigga got them niggas fooled. Now, don't get it twisted. If Bando Lando was a multimillionaire, he might be able to get more shit done than Farrakhan. Bando Lando broke, that's how life wrote itself. All right, listen. Farrakhan, a finessing that nigga, and got money. So he got them niggas fooled, but he the only finesse out the camp. Nuri can't finesse nobody. Nobody don't believe Nuri with that haircut. Who believe Nuri? Nobody don't believe Nuri. Nuri is the nice guy that walked past. Nobody don't believe that nigga, bro. He look nice. He looks like he'll greet you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying it's my observation. I'm not saying it. He just looks gentle. So it's like nobody don't think nothing gonna happen if Nuri get into it with the devil. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nuri look like he low. Like, okay, if you imagine Nuri mowing his lawn, is he wearing pants or shorts? Come on. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying he gonna wear them shorts when he mowing the lawn. You know that. You know that. So that ain't nobody gonna finesse no damn body. Farrakhan. It's just observation. Farrakhan will mow the lawn in some pants. It's just different, right? Farrakhan, the minister, is the only nigga that got the finesse. That's why he the only nigga that sit how he sit, talk how he talk. And they try to talk like him, but it just don't connect. But it's like, Farrakhan don't teach enough truth for a nigga to learn how to lie. So they don't know how to lie. So they don't know we know they lying. You know that? No disrespect to the NOI. This is just my observation. They don't know we can see them, but we love them because they black. And it's like, everybody know what I'm saying right now, but don't none of y'all want to say it. That's fucked up. Making like I'm a hater, like I'm the only one saying it from my observation. But look, they don't know we can see them, but they think they finessing. Most people can't see Farrakhan. They actually separate Farrakhan from the NOI. Listen, it's just my observation. Now why? If you put Farrakhan next to Malachi Z. York, you'll see what I'm saying. Malachi teach so much truth and taught so much truth in a short period of time. Niggas started learning what the other side of the truth is because you got to learn what the truth is. So if I say, no, nigga, that's not the negative side of the battery. That's the positive side of the battery. What a finessing ass nigga gonna say? I'm gonna put this negative side in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, no, nigga, go out there and tell them we don't need nothing but 500 for the car. What they go out and tell them? It's gonna be 1,000. You know it's only 500 worth, but you gonna upsell like a car salesman with your lying, conniving ass. All right. So, y'all trying to figure out how they been able to kick this shit. Come on, Nuwapu so damn fine. That it's so much truth, you can't help but know how to lie. That's why it's dangerous. Boy, it's so much truth. You can finesse the finessers. You can lie to the liars. You can deceive the deceivers. You can lead astray who you will. You damn near Allah. Hey, nigga, so they say you can't fool the elect. You can't fool the Nuwabians. They'll even say, can a Nuwabian be fooled? They be like, not nowadays. I said, we need to amend that. Hey, nigga, we need to change that real quick. Well, how you gonna change what Dr. York said? No, I'm not changing what he said. Because Because maybe not them days what you were saying. But like now, like no, you should. I'ma help you. Can you fool a Nubian? You should be like, not back in the day. You should be like, not them days. Shit, nigga, you can't say not nowadays because nowadays damn near every Nubian been fooled by you motherfuckers who said, can you fool a Nubian? It's like an inside joke. They get to laugh at this shit. Can you fool a Nubian? Hey, what was that? What was that chuckle? I'm not supposed to notice the chuckle. Hell yeah, you can fool a Nubian. Fuck you talking about? Damn near every day now. Because I'm saying it's the house. It's the house. Y'all, it's the house. Man. And they still like whistling and shit. I'm like, bro, nobody don't hear me? Bro, it's the house. Bro, it's the administration. Hey, one of the ladies who go see the man, I heard him say he don't give her no information. He knows she working with them folks. Listen to me good. Can't nobody tell me why my mouth. I heard him say, I don't give her no information. I'm like, this same lady love reminding people that she go see him. Hey, shawty. Hey, if the fucking rabbi, if the damn pastor that's going to see him can't be trusted, who can you trust? It's every motherfucking bad day. It's everything. Everybody. It's a circle. It's like, I watch your ass, you watch my ass. I watch your ass, you watch my ass. Hey, who over there by my ass? Watch my ass. Watch your ass. I'm watch your ass, I got your ass. It's every motherfucker. I said, what? Hey, bro said, I don't give her no information. I said, hey, play that back. Well, he said that, but no, be quiet. Yeah, because she come up here, she said, but I don't give her no information. She always asking this, that, and the third, whatever. Yo. Hey, he just said she an operative, shawty. Who she operate for, if he won't give her no information, she can't be operating for him. Hey. These folks, let her go up there. Listen what I'm saying to you. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. If ADS is picking the motherfuckers, hey, man. Listen, Linda. Let's say we playing chess, right? All right, cool. All right, let's say we got to have some homeboys around while we playing chess. All right, or not even just chess. Let's say we playing basketball. Whatever we fucking playing against a game of opponents and shit. And I want to pick the niggas to be on your team that's going to distract you. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? They going to make sure you don't get the point. How is you saying? Oh, you good. What you mean? What that mean? Oh, no, you stay. You're good. Niggas, they picking through the letters. Someone, nope, not it. Nope, not it. Oh, this is talking about shit. Nothing. No, go ahead, you there. Nope, not it. Pop said himself. According to what I was told, I didn't hear him say this. They let all the knuckleheads. No, I heard him say this. They let all the knuckleheads come see him. People that ain't gonna do nothing and do nothing, they let everybody come see him just like that. But the ones who gonna really get something done, they don't let them see. I'm like, why nobody don't be hearing this man talk, bro? It like, if he say Arcturians, everybody ears perk up. If he say Pleiadians, everybody ears perk up. If he say Misbatia, everybody ears perk up. If he talk about Syrians, everybody ears perk up. He say, all right, now this is why I'm here. Everybody that around me traded, and betrayed me. If the people that's close to me, I can't trust them. You can't trust them. Don't wait on them. They're not going to do it. They want me in here. My loved ones turned on me. My friends turned on me. My children turned on me. Da-da-da-da. Nobody got my DNA. I'm this, that, and the third. I'm by myself. Nobody rock with me. You humanoids never loved me. Nobody heard none of that. But right after that, if he say, because then the Stargate open, everybody hear it. I'm like, bro, are we okay? He's saying what it is, shouted. We can't wait on these folk. We can't, bro. We can't, bro. Well, 2 seconds away from calling Brian Steele. Get on the phone, shout, let talk. Hell is you saying? What you need? I don't give a fuck about that AI movie, no none of that. What you need? Oh, you need $1 million? I bet. Hey, y'all, we need to raise $1 million. Fuck you saying? All y'all celebrities, everybody, here it come. Here it's time. Fuck you saying? Ain't no number high. See what I'm saying? Or too high. We can't wait on these folk, y'all. He done called damn near everybody since I done listened to the audios from back then, the audios now. He done called damn near everybody. And these people be standing in front of these folk like every damn last Sunday of the month. I'm like, let me ask y'all a question, if I can. I know everybody's scared of my question, but let me ask y'all a question if I'm allowed. Why only every last Sunday? This is some important shit. We should be on the phone every damn day. You ain't got 30 minutes out your day. We should be on the phone every damn day listening to them. I should hear that shit every damn day. Unless that's the reason we ain't doing that shit, because you know you don't want to hear that shit every damn day. Hey, why you sound every time you speak, you got some of your damn mouth? Man, y'all, man, that shit be sound like they make the language sound like you eating something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about myself. Yo, man, stop. Stop. Ah! I be happy when they turn over. We're going to bring, you can get it to the question outside, to the Telegram. Go to look. Like, then they start doing all kind of presentations and shit. Who the fuck is this nigga on the screen? Hey! Am I the only one who see this? Who the fuck is this nigga? Well, we got somebody wants to come and talk to us about his project. He's what we are here for updates about the master and how we're gonna move forward. What the fuck is this? Well, we want to show you AI photo of Dr. York. Yo, man, hell nah, twin. This is a phone call. Nigga done start putting pictures and shit. Hey! Well, we're having technical difficulties. Maybe because you got terabyte worth of fucking photos on this shit. Maybe just call niggas and talk regular. It's already too much extra shit. You got the elder said, what's all that noise? Because niggas sat there and played a construction work video for 40 minutes. I don't give a damn about this nigga drilling this shit. Yeah. I felt for the elders. You know, they can't damn near find nothing on the phone, so they finally get to find that shit, and you motherfuckers want to play a construction video. Shout out to the brothers out here building up. Man, we can know that through text, nigga. We don't gotta watch them niggas on no phone call. The hell is going on? Nigga been working on that same scaffold for 4 months. We know it's a scaffold. Damn. You showing us these niggas building the shit they gonna use to build some shit with. Let's just wait till the last episode. Just show us when it's done. The fuck? Nigga, we on a phone call. We probably focus on, you know, the one who locked up. Oh, look at all this beautiful stuff happening. Well, we're just so happy to be a part of overseas. The hell, nigga. Hey, man. We tired of this shit. I speak for everybody who don't speak up then. Fuck it. We tired. Shit, I'm tired. I don't give a fuck. Hell, these niggas is. What if I just want you want to speak? Ah! Hey man, English. Can I speak to an English representative? The fuck? We done had enough of this shit from them damn phone calls back in the day. You know you get a headache soon, motherfucker, man. I know this is gonna be a tough conversation. He's not gonna understand what the hell I'm saying. I know I can't hear what you say. You want to go 3 or 2? No! This is important. This is important. Why do I need this? English. I can't speak English, but I know. You want to speak English? I am here, friend. I am speaking English to you. Shit. I'm like, man, hell nah, nigga. Ain't no way we gotta go through this shit. We got so much beautiful sisters here. We're gonna talk. We're gonna look at us. I'm like, man. That's why they do this shit once every Sunday. Last Sunday of the month. Cause they all want to hear that shit. They think they slick. They get this shit out the phone. What the fuck am I listening to? The hell? English representative. Shit, man. Well, Face, we could do AI and we could do you. We could do both. Why can't we do both? The master says, support phase 1. Okay, we could add some AI in there. I'm like, I don't see the fucking point. Why do we need to go build AI artists to try to push the message for Dr. When we have a living... All right, how about this? I'll level with you. When you can get one of your AI artists to go do an interview to explain this shit, I'll shut the fuck up. You making AI songs and music videos that ain't nobody seeing, as opposed to getting behind the one everybody's seeing. That don't make no fucking sense to me. And on top of that, he told y'all to do it. Y'all act like it's some shit I asked you to do. On top of all of that, why the fuck do he gotta tell you to do that? Don't it just make sense? We have a Nubian, not afraid to say he's a Nubian, out here Nubianing, and they can't fucking do nothing with the Nubian. They weren't able to shut me down. I ain't signed none of their record deals or none of that. And you don't get behind him, but you get excited about a fucking computer image and say we got a Nubian rapper that's an AI character? Hell no, nigga. I'm like, man, look, here's what I think. I think Pop got the fuck on, and here I am playing with these retarded motherfuckers. I think I get it. I think I figured it out, nigga. Ain't no way in the hell. I think Pop got the fuck on. I'm just saying it's my thoughts. I'm not saying I know that. I think he got the fuck up out of here. I would have got the fuck on too. Nigga, I'm just dealing with the people on the internet. They was around him. Can you imagine? Hi, Dr. York. How you doing today? Damn, nigga, how you talk? Sound like you choking. Hey, open your... Open your damn mouth when you talk to me, bro. Yeah, he was in your throat. Hey, spit it out. I'm talking. Hell nah, nigga. Hey, man, I think Pop got the fuck up out of here. That nigga Pop might be, he might be his ass somewhere in the motherland. Right now, laughing at my ass on live. I think I might be one of Pop's favorite episodes, because he don't never say nothing about phase 1. They be telling on people. Listen what I'm saying. Listen, all right, this is for real. They go and tell on people, and then he put a call out. And he shut them down. I've been running my mouth, talking the biggest shit since 2022. I'm talking about, hey, I've been running through that shit. Hey, that's bullshit. Nah, that's a lie. Woo. I ain't got the one thing he said was, hey, he's out there reaching the people in the hip hop world. Tell him keep going. Hey, he happened to spin that message. Tell him no, use that. He did Joe my video though. He said use that money, get a better video. I said, how did nigga know I don't got a better video? But yeah, he ain't never said no shit. I think Pop on this bitch laughing like a motherfucker. I'm telling you, nigga. No, Yanoon is my teacher, nigga. Ain't no way you gonna tell me I'm smarter than Yanoon. I'm not. I'm not going. Bro is, hey man. Bro, listening right now. You not gonna tell me he not on it live, twin? All that, he this, that, man. Man, I've been figured this shit out since I met his son. And his son had a gate code, nigga. And the gate code was 135. I said, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. I said, you don't think Pops in control over all this shit? He's like, no. He's like, why you say that, bro? I said, how you get your gate code? I said, was your gate code given to you or did you choose it? No, when I got there, it was given to me. All right, and the gate code is 135. Yeah, it's gate code. And you don't think it's even possible that Pops is behind all this shit? You're like, no. Because, I mean, if it was, why would he want to be in prison? I'm not saying... Man, I think this man playing the biggest game we ever seen, ever. And don't rule it out because we're talking about the same one who had a 60-year plan and ain't missed. Don't rule it out. But, look, man, hell no, nigga. Nah. Man, these folks said, hey, they offered him time served. He said no. Man, nah. Some. They said he give him time served. He said no. Why he say no? Oh, he didn't want to come out like that. I'm like, I don't know, man. They're like, you put a nigga in timeout, he facing the corner, he say you come out, and then he say, no, I'm stay here. I feel like it's some shit we don't understand going on. I don't know who feel like that. Like, man, this shit, bro, it like, I think he got the fuck away from these people. And I think, I can't even say the rest of what I think. You got to figure this shit out. I think Pop got the fuck away from these people, y'all. They don't know where he at. That's what I think. And I know they be getting the phone calls and all that. I understand that. He could still be doing that. I get it. I'm just saying, I don't think these motherfuckers know half the shit they sent. And let me tell you something. If I'm Dr. York, and I'm not, and I have millions or billions, shit, or trillions, who the fuck knows? Because this nigga come from not riches, wealth, nigga. I don't even listen. If it costs $50,000 to hire the state troopers in the military, and if it costs $50,000 to put a trial together to make it look like this and make it look like that, nigga, what make you thinking they can't pay to put themselves in the set of prison? I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying nothing. Because in the end of the movie, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, which comes out during the unseen degree that I'm teaching, at the end, they find out he wasn't. I'm going to just lay on this counter. I'm sure I'm not even supposed to lay on that counter, but I'm just going to lay on it. It's actually it's nice. I never thought about this. Laying on the counter, I never thought about it. It's like, it's a perfect, like it's leg swinging room. You know what I'm saying? Like you can swing your leg. I just, in the movie, this shit comfortable as hell. In the movie, they thought he was in prison. They get to the end, they find out he wasn't in prison, nigga. Listen to what I'm saying if you can. And he said, I know what you're thinking. You lied to us. He said, no, I didn't lie to you. I just led you to believe something that wasn't true. How else was I going to get y'all to work together? I'm like, man, boy, I think it's all a game. I don't know how to explain this shit. But nigga, that's the only thing that stopped me from rocking in the damn corner. Cause this shit don't make sense. Ain't no way in the hell he tried to he retarded ass folks. Ain't no way in the hell, boy. He can't be here for the retarded ass folk. He must have been here for a few people. And the retarded folks like, I want to be in it, 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 I want to. And he like, damn, all right, cool. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this shit makes sense, don't it? Hey, this shit makes sense, don't it? Boy, I think the retarded folks just got in the damn way. He wasn't here for them. Man, I think he was here for AEO and to find a few of the people out of AEO. He said, when all this over, only 9 of you gonna be with me. I wanna be in it, I wanna be in the 9, I wanna be in it, 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 I'm Attorney General. No, I wanna take General, I wanna take General. Both of you can have Attorney General. Yay! Hey, nigga, this shit hell. Hey, listen, Yadnoon is my teacher. You're not fooling me. Y'all got them folks over there fooled with all that love and unity shit. You ain't fooling me. Ain't no way in the hell you let these folks in charge of shit. They can't run shit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he leave, they get to try to put buildings in their name and shoot, move this over here, move in. I want the house. I want the house. No, I want to turn it into this. I want to turn it into this. I want my girlfriends to come in. I'm like, what the hell, nigga? Hey, man, hell no. Hell no. Nope. Nope. Then they come find out they can't use their name no more, so they're like, we just gonna change it. Hell nah, nigga. I think all of it is a game. I think it's all a game. I think I done figured it out. I think everybody waiting on me to figure it out. I'm waiting on the cameras. Nah, I'm being pranked. No, because even when you get out, boy, I'm being pranked. Nigga, you been out, ain't you? Hey, nigga, you not fooling me. Who was that rolled past me? Man, he probably be laughing. I promise you. These folk don't be listening to shit. I'm telling you. This nigga said, you know I got an iPad of myself. Hey, nigga, I'm lit right now. Where this energy coming from? Hey, man. He said, you know I got an iPad of myself. How you get a damn iPad in your damn cell, nigga? Tab Jerry told me he was FaceTiming her. I ain't believe when she said that shit. I thought she was just goofy. But then she played a recording, and the nigga say, you know I have an Apple Pad of myself. Apple Pad, he only had, he said Apple Pad. That nigga got an iPad in his cell, twin. What you talking about? He watching all this shit. Nigga, he heard everything y'all said. He reading the shit. He in the Telegram room. What you think, nigga? Man, hell nah, nigga. You think it's a help-free Dr. York room? 500-some people in it and he don't know? He just clueless about that shit? These folk retarded. These folk done got on live with me, said all kind of shit. He sitting there like, You know what I mean? They try to go run over and say shit like they didn't say what they said. Because they think he just can't access the internet. Nigga, you can find a way to get the internet in jail. But it's easier to get access to that shit in prison, nigga. He on here. That's what I got to be feeling. I got to be feeling that. Man, this shit a game. But I'm not supposed to tell. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right, let's get back to it. So we're going to get this attorney. Hey, man, nah, nigga. Y'all better pay attention. Hey, this shit a game, shawty. I ain't supposed to tell, though. It's the best kept secret. These folk was around him, man, and I forgot who he is. Man, this man is the biggest mystery on earth. These folks still trying to solve it. He been off the scene for 24 years. My nigga. They still trying to solve it. They go see him. They say, we went to go see him, Baba, but he looked like he 45 years old. He in shape, he muscular, da-da-da. They say he 80 going on 37. I don't know no 80-year-old other than Trump. Because that nigga not human. Because that nigga not human for his for his race. Listen, check this out. Hey, I don't know no nigga going who 80 years old going on 37. But if it was anybody who is, it's Dr. York. Yep, you young niggas ain't safe either. Hey, you young niggas ain't safe. Try to tell you something. Hey, man, this man is not... Hey, I get it, though. I'm excited because I've been shown stuff already. I was already shown the green light. You know what I mean? At 12 a.m. on June 26th, nigga, you can't tell me shit. I already saw the green light. I saw the power of Yanun. I saw it with my own eyes. After I asked my dad that same night, I said, just hours before, I said, yo, tell me what the green light is. And why did I see green flashes? By the time I get to the house from asking my dad that shit on the phone, nigga, the whole sky was doing that lightning glitch shit. And then, woo, 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 green like that. You have to understand, I'm not lying. Green like that color right there. Hold on, where is it? Just like that. It was green like that. You can't even see it on here. Like, I can't even, it's not the best representation. It's emerald. It was an emerald green color. Not lightning. It lit up the sky for 3 seconds in a circle at the bottom, like a semicircle. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, yo, woo, what? After one of the flashes knocked me down. One of the flashes knocked me on my back. And the sister that was standing next to me said when that happened, she saw my body. Well, she said she saw like a body of myself come out of my body. And she said she felt like she got hit in her chest. And she was standing next to me. So when a lightning flashed, she felt a pressure in her chest and saw me leave my body. And I said, it felt like I left my body for a split second. How the fuck I fall from a lightning flash? I bust my shit. I hit my back on the stairwell. Fucked my shit up and laid out on the ground. You see what I'm saying? Or on the floor. Nigga, this shit real. I'm like, and then I'm remembering from and reminded of the Cosmosis School. The Cosmosis School taught that when you reach a certain level, they'll send a green light to affirm you. This is in the sacred tablets. That when you hit a certain level of mastery, they'll find your location and they'll send a green light. You see what I'm saying? It's so crazy because all this new doctrine, all this other stuff they talking about, people forgetting. Like some of the highest degrees came in what they call in the old doctrine. Maybe it's not for them. Maybe he leading astray who he will. Maybe that's why they ain't no masters coming out of there. Maybe. But I remember that being said. It was in the sacred tablets. It was one of the tablets that you were supposed to keep to yourself, too. You weren't supposed to read it out in public, but my aunt read it in public. She read the shit out. And in the beginning of it, they were reading the part where you were supposed to be saying you ain't finna put it out. Right? And she said, I ain't reading that. So she let the other people read it because they publicly were saying, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to. They were publicly saying that and then betrayed their own tongue. She ain't do that. She made them read it and then they read it. Meaning they read what was. So they can't explain that. And we had 2 witnesses. So for those of y'all who were there back when well, actually more than 2 witnesses who saw it. But those of y'all who were there who saw it, like, y'all might remember the video where the 2 sisters who were there that witnessed it, I pulled them to the side and I asked them, what did you see? Now, you're not dealing with what I saw. What did you see? One of them said they saw a green circle in the sky with purple lightning around it. Another one said what she saw when she saw the lightning flash when my body left my body and she got hit in her chest. Other ones was, I was waiting on them to tell me about when they saw the lightning when I was laid out on the ground outside. But they said they couldn't see green. They saw purple and blue. And I kept asking, y'all see the green? Y'all see the green? They couldn't see it. But when we were standing in the doorway of the house, everybody saw it. So this shit, I'm talking about, this shit is fantastic. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Listen, you can't go back. Once you done seen some shit like that, it's like, hey, nigga, the green light was some shit he told me about. He just told me. So I didn't know that shit for my damn self until last year. Look at how long I knew about the green light. And we did the green light movement and all of that. So look at how long I knew about the green light. It never was revealed to me. But then it happens on June 26th at 12 a.m. Say, what's the point? That's the time and day he was born. And I was on live. It's just for me, I guess. Because I be waiting on people to have like a eureka moment. Nigga, can't nobody have no eureka moment until it's daytime. It just got to be for, I guess when it's your time, maybe. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to see. It's all a game. I don't even know how I know that. But it's all a game. I go back to being a child. And I fast forward to now. The way my life played out. All these signs and symbols and different players at different points. It's all a game. It's like we're going to wake up at any moment when you're going through this. Like you feel like at any moment another thing. When you start transforming and you're one of those ones, that's when the realm starts to shift more and the illusion shatters more. You see? Exactly. Exactly. That would be that. That was June 26, 1945, 12 a.m., according to him. So 2025 at that same time. 1945. 80 years later. 80 years later, man, this shit is TV. I'm telling you, this shit's like a movie. You can't even explain it to normal people, bro. And then it's like they laughing. Because you got to come out here and explain it to normal people who wouldn't have no idea what you're talking about. These folks still believe in God. You know what I'm saying? It's not their fault that they do that. They don't even know why they do that. They just do that because their parent told them to do that. But it's like, nigga, what you gonna do when stuff start happening? Like what happened that night was unbelievable. Behind the clouds, there was a huge circular light. And it looked like a basket, like the bottom of a basket. You tell me how clouds have a circle behind it. And it wasn't the moon, because I checked. The moon was on the other side of the sky. There was a small circle above my house. And green light was coming from it. And the circle was white. And the lightning was flashing. Green, green, green. I'm like, bro, I said, right behind the clouds. I said, if they move the clouds, you can see it. You'll see it. It's a vortex. It's right there. That shit led up to the big one. The big one happened at 12 a.m. I'm not lying to you. I was on the phone with my mama because my mama like, where you going? Somebody must have called and told my mama something. She like, where you think you going? I said, man, they right above the house. They right above it. The whirlwind was spinning. So you have to count a few different things, right? Because I know people out there, like in the lesser world, they don't have no experiences. So they'll look up stuff like Project Bluebeam and they'll take it as like facts. Even though they didn't coin the phrase, they don't know nothing about the reverse psychology, psychological operations that the governments do, where they put out information and they employ whistleblowers to put out shit that's going to make you be cooked in the brain when it comes to this. Because the whole thing that these people were pushing that they were going to use holograms. Holograms ain't finna touch you. Main thing them folks were going to be pushing, they're going to put a holographic image of Jesus in the sky, and people were going to believe Jesus was there. Check this out. Check this out. If Jesus ain't there, how long you think going to take people to realize that? After 15 years of this nigga just sitting there with his arms open, somebody gonna be like, man, nuh-uh. Somebody gonna throw a rock up there and try to see. Hold on. You know what I mean? And when it go through, you ain't fooling no damn body no more. The shit don't make sense. Nigga, if it's gonna be a fake alien invasion, then people ain't gonna fucking care. Cause if you fake an alien invasion, nigga, aliens ain't finna invade. The fuck you talking about? They're like, I like to fake rob you. I'm like, okay, go ahead. Nigga, that's not a gun, that's your fingers. I'm robbing you though. Nigga, no, you're fake robbing me. It's either an invasion or it's not an invasion. So the point is, yo, man, the green light made contact. That shit. All right. I don't mind being crazy, so I'm going to say this out loud. But I'm expecting it to come back. I dare say it. I dare say it on live and be crazy. I don't give a damn. As we get closer to June, I feel the green light. It feel like electricity. I'm feeling the shit. Like the other night, it was an electric storm. It was just a bunch of electricity. And I got up. Oh, why I'm telling these people that? All right, everything I'm about to say is allegory. You ready? Okay, cool. I got up. I was laying on the couch in the carpet room, is what I call the carpet room. Only room down here, they got some carpet. So I'm laying on the couch. And I get up, and I don't know why I got up. I just felt like I was pulled out of my rest. I get up, and I go upstairs. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go upstairs. It's a little cold down here. So I get up, and I get to going upstairs. On the stairs, I saw the first flash. Just regular lightning. But it was bright as fuck. So I saw it, I said, what the hell? No thunder. The whole time, no thunder, by the way. So I go outside, and I look, the sky is pitch black. And then you see lightning. Okay, I'm going to sit out here for a second. So it was a little breezy, it was a little chilly, but I sat out there, I endured. Next thing you know, I fell asleep. I was awakened by the pitter-patter of rain. So what you might think is, if you're awakened by the pitter-patter of rain, the rain is loud enough to wake you up, right? Stay with me. On my whole soul, that shit lasted for about 9 seconds. Long enough for me to wake up and feel a cat walk across my feet. It was a tan cat. Stay with me and pay attention to the fact that I'm giving you details. A tan cat walked across my feet. It's not a dream. I just woke up. All right. The pitter-patter came from the rain hitting the blue box. I got a blue... I'll show you motherfuckers. I don't give a damn. I'm going to tell you the truth. This is my shit. I don't know what the hell the other folk got going on, but when I tell you some shit, nigga, this ain't theater. Now, help, because I don't be knowing what the fuck it actually is most of the time. But I can tell you one thing, it's not a damn lie. Nigga, this shit is real. The rain was hitting this. It was closed. The rain was hitting that. You see that, how that blue? It was hitting that box. That what the rain was hitting. I'm sitting here. The rain say, woke me up. Cat. Across my feet. Went that way. All right? You saw that? Just wanted to show you that real quick so you know it's real, nigga. This shit's real life. I'm not gonna motherfucking lie to you, Tway. Real life. All right? That wasn't the end. So I got up, and because of how the noise came in, you know when you get woke up, or when you're awakened and you got that kind of like nervous feeling a little bit because you're trying to get back to your body. You know about that, right? Okay, cool. So, nigga, I look at the sky, and what do I see? Now, remember what I told you. This is allegory. Don't believe me. Don't trust what I'm saying. I look at the sky, and I see the face of Yanu. What face? Now you have to take it from, it's a different way I have to explain it. Obviously, you're not going to see the brown skinned face when you look in the sky. I saw the clouds, the shade, and the contrast that gave the appearance of the face of Yanun. When I saw that, I said, you're real. What happened when I said that? Big ass lightning flash lit up the whole sky. I said, yeah, I know. I said, I know you're real. I said, these people, they don't understand it. You're real. This is real. I don't have all the answers. I'm okay with that. But I'm telling you, this shit real, nigga. I don't know how far I fell deep in this place. But I'm starting to remember certain shit. This real. But these folks don't know it. So they can't get it. That little shit they won't understand. You hear me? Nigga, Yanun face was in the clouds. But not even that. How it rained for 9 seconds. Long enough to wake me up to feel a cat walk across my feet. Never mind, bro. Never mind, bro. Never mind. Don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. I'd have lost damn near half the people on here, if not more. All I'm saying is, think about it. Maybe this will help. Since you met me, have I shut up about this shit? You don't watch niggas, but you come over here and I'm still on live. I've been on live since 2023, never got off here. Even before then, you seen it. All right. Did I ever stop being what I am? Did I ever stop speaking on what I've been speaking on? I brought the green light forth in 2023, didn't I? All right. Remember the green light movement? All right. Shit, some of y'all done stood around me. We stood in a circle, right? I'm not lying to you. And I told one of the brothers, I said, hey, hold up a number behind your head. Brother held up a number behind his head. I said, yeah, he held up 3. He was like, huh? How you do that? I said, no, I'm just showing you something. We talked again. I said, all right, now hold another number. He held up 2, I think, well, 5, one of them. And then he held up 2. But I guessed each time what the number was. And nigga was tripping out. And I'm like, don't even worry about that. Let's get the focus. Because, nigga, I was tripping out too. The fuck? Niggas don't even be considering me. Nigga, I was tripping too, because my point wasn't even about guessing the number. My point was to talk about how you can't see shit when niggas put it behind their head. How the fuck was I supposed to calculate that I was going to get the shit right every 3 times? Nigga, I just moved on. I said, come on, man, let's focus on what's real. Let's deal with the school of the bird. Because, no, I didn't want to do it a 4th time. Not because I ain't think I was going to get it the 4th time, because I don't know if I would have been able to still stand up if I did. Because you have to understand the realization moment of you getting it right the first time. It's like, oh, that's pretty dope. Second time is like, who is this nigga? So you get from that's pretty dope to who is this nigga on the second try. Nigga, the third one is like, yo, that shit was a lot for all of us. I had to move the conversation ahead. I said, yo, check this out. We're going to just talk about School of the Bird. Then I said School of the Bird, and a drone flew over us, nigga. No, not a plane, a drone, like the military drone. Flew straight overhead. And I said, well, that was a bird. Hey, man, this shit real. A bee flew up to me. Now, you think that's regular. I think it's regular, too. But the bee flew right up to me and sat on me, nigga. I taught about the bees, and then the motherfucker flew right up to me and sat on me. Now, most people don't even understand that most people, when a bee fly up on them, they can't stand still. Most people can't handle that shit, nigga. Bee flew up on me and sat down. I said, oh, okay. The bee got comfortable, nigga. Hey, man, hell no. This shit other level. I had to get them folks out my face. I said, hey, look, check this out. We'll talk in a second. Y'all do some push-ups real quick. I ran into the house, nigga. Slid down the door. Said, what the fuck is going on? What's happening to me? Nigga started looking at my hands. Shit. I said, who am I? I said, oh. Yeah, I said, who am I? Hand went to my mouth quick as hell. Who am I? What the fuck? What I just say? What am I? To you. Oh, shit. Said, nigga, I'll be coming, yeah, no. Hey, nigga, this shit scary as hell, nigga. I looked in the mirror the other day, saw yeah, no. I said, yeah, no, what the fuck is she doing in there? You know what I mean? I started messing my hair up. Hell no. That shit is scary as hell, nigga. You say seek ya noon, you done found your damn self. You don't know nothing about it, do you? Shit, y'all wonder why I ain't went back in isolation, nigga. I'm scared. I am terrified, nigga. Boy, they showed us the door to the soul of Yanun as an image. I went in isolation and found it. Like, they asked me, did I go in it? Hell no. Cause where did this come from? I'm laying down in isolation. This was like my 5th day. I'm laying down. I'm meditating. I'm doing my deep breathing. And then I started to think about the symbol. I thought about the symbol. Because remember, I was in complete darkness at one point. I thought about the symbol. And the shit formed. Chum, chum, chum. It came together like one of them logos. And like when you know the video finna be fire. That shit slammed together like that. Chum, chum, chum. I said, oh, I ain't even let it finish. So I turned the light on. Because it was real. You have to understand what I'm saying. A lot of people kicking it. But when it get real, you really don't know how you're going to respond. All them niggas talking about some they this and figure this out. And man, them niggas ain't, I'm telling you, them niggas ain't seeing shit. If you don't meet these crossroads and get to these points and be like shook, you probably ain't seen. Boy, I said the green lightning knocked me on my back. Did you hear me? When I saw the shit flash, all the power going out in the neighborhood was the last thing I saw. And then I fell on my back. That wasn't even the first. I was falling all night. That wasn't the first time I fell. I fell on live. You think I went live to fall? It's embarrassing. I was falling all night, nigga, and the lightning was green. And one green flash of lightning. All these other lightning flashes did nothing. One green flash knocked all the power out. Hell no. Oh, we entering into the unseen. I'm starting to yawn and shit. But yeah, nigga, that shit was crazy as hell. Then the power went off and on like a warping. Woo, 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 woo. All right, man. That shit started getting a little different, bro. I'm coming up with shit I don't even know how I come up with this. So I'm saying, like, how I know this. Stuff I'm doing, like when we did the unseen games, nobody taught me that. It just came to me. What possessed me to tell people to stand in a circle and wait? Like, where I get that from? And then, how do you wait? And then something happens. It could have easily been, I told everybody to stand in a circle and nothing happens. Then it'd be like, I could just be crazy and I could sit it down and y'all could stop listening to me and I could be like, phew. All these people talking about I'm a CIA agent, fallen angel, all the other stuff, all the false one, whatever you want to call it. Boy, I wish, because like, nigga, that shit make it easier. I wish motherfucker come and tell me, like, I want an angel to walk through and be like, hey, you not him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you not one of them. Good, now I could be like retarded now with everybody else, right? Shame on me. Nigga, they haven't shown me I'm not the ones. They showed me I am. So I'm like, hey, boy, you have to understand something. The plaque that I showed you in that chair was being guarded by one of the Ansars. And he ain't let that bitch go since the shit popped off. I asked, I said, yo, let me hold that. He said, sure. Went to the wall, took it off the wall, and gave me the plaque. Nigga, the plaque of Murdoch is 9 feet away from me. The actual plaque. I was tripping out a little bit about that because that don't happen. You don't walk into one of the stores or temples and get one of the things that are not for sale. Because I asked, how much is that? That's not for sale. Oh, let me hold it. Sure. Huh? You don't walk out with the shit that's not for sale. The shit that's not for sale is what makes the temple the temple. Are you with me? And he said, sure. And everything in his body was like, he was confused of why he was giving it to me. His wife looked at him like, nigga, what the fuck you just say? But she felt something. I felt something, and it was awkward. It was awkward. You have to understand what I'm saying. The whole time he went up there, and when he went to get the plaque, the closer he got to me with the plaque, the bigger the shit got. Shit was down there my size. The closer you get to the plaque, the bigger it get. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, that sound like regular shit, right? You get close up, but no, nigga, the shit grew to half my size. Never mind. So I put the plaque in the car, and he's standing there looking like I done took some shit. And I'm looking at him like I'm waiting on him to say, never mind. He never say never mind. He watched us drive off like the child watching his dad leave for work. I look back, I see him. I'm like, he gonna wave us down. Bro, we drove off with it, and it's sitting right there. So that tripped me out a little bit, right? Just a little bit. But then, one of the brothers say, hey, yo, check this out. We found 3 of the statues from the land. Nobody ain't seen these since 2004, and they putting them up for sale. I'm like, all right, we finna get them. It's finna cost a little bit, but we finna get them. All right, how much they want for it? I'm thinking this nigga finna say anywhere between 20 to 50,000, because each of them statues is worth $12,000 damn dollars. So I'm like, this shit finna cost a pretty penny, but we getting our statues. I was ready to do a fundraiser. You know, tell everybody, let's do it, come together. I got to get these, woo. I was going to find a way. Them folks said $500. I kept reading it. I was looking for the other zero. You know, you got to look for the other one. I kept looking for the other zero. I said, I can't find the other zero, so let me check again. And sure enough, this shit say $500. All right. Okay, so I get in touch with the people, the lady, a nice lady, and she was explaining to me, because she called me. We get on the phone. She like trying to see if I'm crazy. You want to know why she trying to see if I'm crazy? Because some crazy motherfuckers was already texting her and calling her. What they were texting her and calling her? You stole our property. That's our stuff. You should give it back to us because it rightfully belongs to us. You know, that's like you taking out artifacts out of Fred Hampton's apartment when he was shot and killed by the government. That's like very colonizer of you. I'm so upset. The family is upset. I'm like, ain't no way in the hell. She sent me the message that the motherfucker was sending to him. I said, ain't no way in the hell these nigga taking all this energy, all this time to be entitled to some shit that does not really belong to you. It belongs to Dr. York. But you taking all that time to do all that. Nigga, she ain't asked for nothing but $500. So I said, no. I said, no. I said, nah, they heart ain't in the right place. Hey, nigga, I started realizing how many motherfuckers were trying to get him. I said, oh, hell nah, nigga. I started speaking job interview, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I said, no, their hearts just aren't in the right place. Okay, no, listen, the truth is there just are a lot of people in the community who want access to certain things and they fighting over the property, but that, no, you should never be talked to like that. Oh, they said that? Wow, that's crazy. No, how much you said 500? Listen, I'm not them. I just want you to know I'm not into all of that. I don't know what they have going on. We don't even suppose to listen. If you're interested in something, why did it sell on Facebook Marketplace? Why wouldn't they just buy it from you? Okay, where are you at? Oh, Millersville. Oh, that's nowhere. That shit was damn near 2 hours away. I don't give a damn. I said, oh, it's nowhere. I said, listen, check it. Give me a few hours. I'm gonna get my brothers together, and we're gonna come and we're gonna get those statues. No, we're gonna get them. No, I'm serious. I'm sorry you had to go through this. No. Yeah, no. Come. Hold up. Went out there, found out the statues was bigger than I remember, nigga. I don't know how the fuck they get bigger when you get to them. No, you have to understand. You think that's regular shit, but you don't know what I'm saying. Everybody thought the statues was a certain size. When you get up on them, you start realizing, hey, they bigger than life. So I get up on the statue and we went out there with a SUV and a Tesla, nigga. I don't know. Somewhere in my brain, I thought we could pull it off. We went out there with an SUV. I don't even think it's an SUV, nigga. Some shit. And a Tesla, nigga. I pulled into the compound, and the Caucasoid dude, who's a cool dude too, He driving a forklift, not the little forklift. Niggas know what I'm talking about. Temp service forklift, not the warehouse forklift. This nigga driving a forklift that looked like it might turn into Megatron if you test it, right? So I'm like, that's a transformer. He pulled up. He big as hell. He 2 stories tall in this bitch. He looking down at us and said, you ain't bring no more cars than that? I said, what the hell? I said, nah, man, we got enough. I said, we got enough people. We got it was 4 of us, me and my 3 brothers. We got enough people and, and we had another brother there with us too. We got enough people and we got enough space in the car. We'll make it work. I don't know why the fuck I was thinking this was some dividers or lamps or some shit. Nigga, I don't know why the fuck I thought Dr. York was one of you niggas. No, nigga. Ah! Hey, we went to get these statues, nigga. Check this out and check it out clearly. We pulled up. We got to the spot. Then we didn't know that the spot wasn't the spot. We got to drive down through the motherfucker. We following this nigga like white folks. Ah! Nigga, we in the middle of Millersville. Hey, everybody thinking it. Don't nobody want to say it. Should we dip? Ah! Hey, this white boy, old white man, driving his forklift down the middle of no motherfucking where. We driving through an abandoned town on his land. I don't know how it happened. We get to another abandoned building that goes down. Meaning when you drive in, it go down. So we drive down, the closer and the darker it got, the more black we start feeling. We like, not because the shadow cast it, it's just genetics. We started questioning this shit. I looked over to the driver. He looked over at me. He was like, do we go? I said, nigga, I ain't scared. Hey, you be scared of hell when you be saying that shit. Nigga, I ain't scared. I said, nigga, I ain't scared. I said, if they kill me, they did a good one. Nigga, that's a good trap. So we got some new Appian statues. Now this some Navi statues. Go get it. Ah! I said, hey, nigga, if they kill me, that's a good one. I said, nigga, I ain't scared. I ain't coming this. I started giving myself a pep talk. Ah! I said, nigga, I ain't scared. I ain't come this far to turn around now. Come on, man, let's drive. Let's go get these statues and get the fuck up out of here. Hey, nigga, we drove for 2 minutes with no light down into a tunnel. Nigga, I know I betrayed all niggas. I did some agent shit that day, nigga. I drove into a tunnel. We been trying to get out the motherfucker. I had to go get them statues, though, nigga. I went down that motherfucker. I did. Drove down in that bitch. That bitch looked like a fucking Indiana Jones scene. I said, yeah, I'm finna die. But no, lo and behold, The 3 statues were there. Hell, I got the image somewhere. The 3 statues were there, nigga. Everything I be saying, I be having receipts for this shit. These motherfuckers be running their damn mouth. Nigga, I ain't no mouth runner. The fuck is you talking about? We went and got ours where y'all nigga was bitching about $500. You trying to tell me some shit. Be quiet. How y'all gonna let these folk take down the listing and do all that threatening and shit just so nobody get the statue? That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. And all they would ask for was $500. I had $500 for my damn self. But the brothers came together and we put $500 up. You couldn't get the brothers together to put $500 to get our statues, nigga, you failed. That was another test. I know it was. All this shit like a game. Like, and these niggas trying to tell me, so you can't tell me shit. Why y'all didn't go get our statue then? All right, here it go. Where's that? I gotta scroll down, cause, hey, this was an exciting time too, nigga. I was nervous as hell. Like, all right, we gonna get our statue. Shit, nigga. Hey, you might see the image. You might see me look nervous as hell next to the image. Where is that? Like, what? You gonna see it like an Indiana Jones set. Boom. You see it. Closer we got to the statue, the bigger they got. You see how small we look? Shit. Hey, check this out. Objects are not closer than they appear. That's real life, the ratio, nigga. And I thought we was gonna be able to just put them on top and just ride out. No, nigga. We had to fight for this. So each of us tried to grab a side of Horace. Horace like, is that all you got? I said, come on, Horace, man, we gotta go, man. Horace like, nah. Nah, man, y'all niggas gotta get me right. You better get me right. Get me the right way, nigga. I said, all right. Hey, look, try to grab Anubis. So we went to the Anubis. We said, hey, man, what you thought? What you doing? Hey, my brother said we ain't going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. What you talking about? Get us right. So, man, both these niggas bougie here. I said, Asaru ain't finna be bougie. I know for sure Asaru ain't finna be bougie. We was able to lift Asaru up. He was nice. We was able to lift him just a little bit off the ground. Just a little bit mean like a milliliter. A millimeter. We was able to lift him a millimeter off the ground, nigga. We was able to get him to rock. We rocked him. I said, all right, we might can do this. I didn't realize we couldn't do it till I blew my back. I was like, yeah, I think I blew it. You know when you got to stand up slow? That's how you know you fucked up? I'm like, yeah. I said, so you think we could probably get one of them in? I'm still being delusional. And what's so crazy, the white dude stood there and watched us not figure it out. It was the most politely aggressive shit you could have did in life. He just stood there like, I'm finna see what the fuck these niggas finna do. Nigga taking phone calls and shit. I'm like, when you was gonna tell us that we was wasting time? Like, nigga just thought like he let us do it too. Watched us. I'm not talking about warning niggas. I'm talking about watched us. And every time we said we had a good ear, he was like, all right, let's see it. This is supposed to be a good idea. That shit didn't damn work. Long story short. I said, maybe we put Asaru. Maybe we put Asaru in the back and we just ride. But then we started reasoning this shit out. And the dude said, cause we were trying to put one of them on top of the truck. That car that you see right there. He said, that's gonna crash your car. I said, fuck this nigga, man, he right. Ah! So we just went over to one of them boxes and got one of the mailboxes instead. Nigga. I said, I'm leaving here with something. And I told the nigga, I said, I'm gonna be back. I said, when we come back, and that was a Friday. He said, well, you know, I'm pretty much, you know, busy during the weekend, but, you know, we can doing all the extra shit. I said, all right, cool. He said, Monday. As soon as he said Monday, what I start hearing in my brain? Monday's too late. I said, huh? Where's it coming from? Monday's too late. First of all, you ain't finna tell me I didn't hear it, because, nigga, the fuck I did. I did hear that. I didn't know where the fuck it came from. So call me crazy. I'll be schizophrenic. I don't give a damn. Nigga, it's better than being whatever the fuck got these folk retarded. I said, shit, Monday too late. I don't know where it came from. Nigga, I heard it, though. He said, we come back Monday. I said, Monday's too late. I heard that shit. So I was like, all right. The whole time we driving, I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck I just heard? Monday's too late. Monday's too late. So we get to the house. I'm pacing. I told my homie about what the situation, But I'm pacing. I'm like, what I'm finna do about that Monday's too late situation? Idea came to me. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. It was like, have them deliver it. I said, okay. Have them deliver it. How the fuck? All right. How I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna have to promise some shit I don't even got yet. Fine. I said, hey, look. So, I called the lady back. I said, check this out. We'll pay $1,500. We'll take the statues for $500 and we'll pay $1,000 to have it delivered. She said, give me a second. She texted me back immediately, said, that'll work. I said, oh, shit. Ah! I said, well, I'm going to get this $1,000 from. Nigga, I ain't even had $1,000. Hey, man, don't say no bullshit, because you know you done did that shit before, ain't you, nigga? You know you done did that shit. You know damn well you done said, yeah, I'm going to take you out here. I'm going to pick you up in like 4 days. 5-star restaurant, I do it big. No, you don't, nigga. You need 4 days. Hey, women be like, I love when the nigga playing. We do too. Ain't talking about shit be tough. Nigga, the fuck is you saying? That shit don't help us to not fucking plan some shit, nigga. Hey, check this out. Hey, so what idea came from you? Whatever one it is, say what it is. I don't got no problem with that shit. If I miss a part of the story, just say what it is. But shit, nigga, hey, check this out. I say, look, we need this for $1,000. She said we can do that. I said, okay. I go straight to the brother. I said, hey, look, niggas, this what's going on. We getting our statues. Ain't no way we not. We getting our statues. As a matter of fact, I think I might have had it too, because I might have did the investments then. So we might have had a few bands sitting up at the time. I said, look, check this out. We finna get this money together, and we finna get these statues. We did. I mean, we did it immediately. Okay, cool. My wife said she asked me to tell them to deliver it. Okay, cool. I don't really remember it, but I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that you did. So then if you did, shout out to you. Around that time, though, because I could see this, around that time, she was saying a lot of stuff that was solving stuff. You might have did do that, because I was saying it. I remember saying, I said, you keep saying shit that's helping. I remember saying that. I said, you keep saying shit. So she might be right. Because she was saying a lot of stuff that was like solving issues. All I had to do was listen to what she was saying. I'm like, I got to figure this out. So you might have did say, I don't remember you saying it though. But you might have did say that because you were saying a whole bunch of stuff that ended up helping all the stuff move, including the gathering for the space and the event space and all the other stuff. Like everything she was saying, I'm like, yo, you keep solving this shit. So yeah, I think she might have did say that then. She might have did have the idea to do it. Either way, they said it was cool. So my wife told me, have them deliver it. So I hit her, I say, yo, we can deliver it, da-da-da-da. They said it was cool. We spent the money. They delivered it. They delivered it on the Sunday. And it wasn't Monday, because remember I heard Monday was too late. So they delivered that Sunday. And yeah, all she wrote. Then the brothers came through. We used a crane, a chair, a trailer, a truck, and 9 niggas to move each of them statues. It took 9 niggas to move one statue. And the statues was drawing blood, nigga. This shit was real life. Nigga was bleeding. The shit, one of them fell on my hand. But it fell on the dirt. So while it was on the dirt, it was like I was able to dig in to the ground a little bit with the pressure while I was trying to stay calm, telling niggas, hey, move the statue, nigga. Move the statue. Hey, you know this shit serious when you gotta say this shit as calm as you can so niggas can understand. Get this shit done. Hey, nigga, move the statue. Pick it up. Take your time. Asaru drew blood. That was Asaru. I think Asaru drew blood. No, Anubis drew blood on my foot. Anubis landed on my foot. Asaru landed on my hand. And Asaru cut somebody else's hand. I said, see, y'all need better stop playing with this shit. This shit real. Nigga was out there playing. I said, shit, hey, look, nigga, we handling gods. That ain't some shit you can play with. So as soon as they got a location, nigga was talking about, so now we can sit them up. I said, I'm not touching nothing else. I got them here. Hey, nigga, we finna start building. So then we got into that was another thing. My wife reminded me, she was like, remember you said you want to put a pyramid out there. I said, you're right, I did say that. So that idea came from that. Well, we ended up putting a pyramid out there. You see, my point is, nigga, the plaque arrived. I was still kind of shook up about that. I feel like I was bestowed something. Then these statues arrived, And I know it must have been ordained because it was only $500. You hear me? That's not a lot of money, y'all. So it must have been ordained. The statues chose me. I don't know how else to explain it. And then it's the three that chose me that shook me up. It's like those are the ones who show up when you ready. Man, I'm talking too much. They show up when you ready. Like, that's the resurrection family. And then, man, I forgot. I needed a boat. Nigga talking shit. Nigga said, I don't get it. What we need a boat for? Ain't no pond on the land. Da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. Cause I was like, we need $500 for a boat. I know people thought I was scamming. Find that. Get real, nigga. I spent a boat with $500. And I said, we need a boat. But what they showed me was we needed a boat to signify the traveling through the waters. Because I did a whole map, like, of the land. Man, this shit crazy. All right, let me find I'm going to find the receipt for the boat. But I want you to pay attention because the Cash App name, nigga, the Cash App name was a sign. And I know it was a sign because the nigga spelt the shit wrong. Watch. This was the Cash App where we sent the $500 for the boat. What I'm holding ain't my phone. This is somebody else's phone. All right? The dude, I think this is the dude, his name was Bobby. A white dude. This ain't even me taking a photo. This is this Sunday taking a photo. But look what she took a picture of. Resurrection of the spiritual family. Right? This who sold us the boat. I hate that you got to go back. And he was talking to me and he asked me what we were working on. And I told him what we were working on. He said he wanted to see it. I said, I got you. I walked into the backyard. He was like, oh, he said, man, that's crazy. He said, what? He said, I want to teach the Egyptian mysteries in my church. I said, this nigga is slick. He said the ancient Egyptian church of Karast. He just said it without saying it and looked at me when he said it. I'm like, ain't no way, boy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you get to the moments where it's like, ain't no way. Bro said, now listen to what I'm saying. This is a white dude talking. A white dude told me that he been wanting to teach the ancient Egyptian mysteries in his church. Dr. Malachi York had something called Ancient Egyptian Church of Karast. I can't find a 500. Damn. Because I love to show that. But it's there, of course, it's Cash App. I would love to show that, though. Where is that? Unless it was on the image. Or we sent it. Might have been Zelle. I might have sent it to somebody's Zelle. I think I sent it to the sister. That's what it was. I think I might have sent it to the sister Sunday through Zelle. And she was able to send it to him. So I got the receipt somewhere. I know I sent it. I don't know where the image at. But either way, what y'all are looking at is the image. Okay, let me see. Yep, here goes Sunday sitting in the boat. It's me, Sunday. My people's out there. We in the boat. All right, so right after the image you see, right next to that image is us in the boat that day. This is when we first got the boat. The shit was $500. And you saw where you say what? Doing it for Yahweh. Right? Resurrection of the spiritual family. I said, yo, this is probably when I was talking about it. I said, yo, y'all realize the nigga Cash App was resurrection of the spiritual family? And the 3 statues that are here are that family. They are the family. That's the Osirian family. And the Osirian story is about resurrection. I'm like, you can't make this up. And I said, yo, man, this is so interesting. And the dude kept looking up. I said, that's crazy. You see how this happening? He just look up. And he look at me. And I look up. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga looking at? And he look up again. He said, you know why it's happening. What the fuck? Who is he? What is he looking at? Nigga probably looking at it. I ain't gonna say that. They might have sent bro right. I'm like, bro, you can't make this up. Bro name was Bobby. I'm like, you think you slick, but I know you saying Baba. All right, never mind. I'm saying too much. Allegory. But yo, the boat cost $500. You have to tell me, why would I pay $500 for a boat to put it on the grass? I don't know, but we did. And then the message came. So once the message comes, you can't remove that. That's a sign. All right, let's proceed. So we ended up building a pyramid. My wife was like, you doing a pyramid or a tetrahedron? I said, no, it's a pyramid. It's 4 sides. I know what I'm doing. By the time we started building it, though, that was her third thing she said. By the time it was a tetrahedron, I'm like, damn, she was right. You know how you be feeling like they be right? Yo, she was right. It was a tetrahedron. And you got to know that she had to be right, because if I was just trying to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do, it would have been 4 sides. It ended up being 3 sides, a tetrahedron. Where is that? I'm going to find a good photo of it. So you have a tetrahedron out there, and then you have the statue surrounding it on 3 points. That's the symbol you see on my forehead, by the way, on the new hat. And I want to point out something about that after I show y'all. Because I let people come through and do the ceremony, right? Where's that? 1 second. Well, I'm going to have to show you the map then, because that shit probably deeper in the, probably deeper in my photos. I'm trying to show the tetrahedron from a certain angle, but I'll just show you the map. But real quick, y'all notice, don't nobody say nothing about the symbol that's on my head. When I put on the Masonic symbol, though, everybody had something to say. When I put on the Rosicrucian symbol, then nobody had nothing to say because they didn't know nothing about it. And when I put on this symbol that you be seeing on my head with the 3 circles and a triangle, nobody say nothing. What is it? Say something about it. Tell me how it makes me an agent. Da-da-da-da. They can't say shit because you don't know what the symbol means. All right. That symbol is a tetrahedron. All right? And it's that same tetrahedron that possibly put it in the books. You see? And he explained about the books in the AEO book. I mean, explained about the tetrahedron in AEO books, how it channels and directs tachyon energy and all that. Okay, cool. So this was the pathway that people took for the ceremony. All right, my garage. They came in and they went to the new bowl. They stepped in. Let me see if I can show a photo from that day. I mean, this was real. Y'all understand, man. This shit be moving so quick. Right on the tetrahedron photo. That shit crazy. And I was told it's the 3 sons of Risk, too. All right, where is that? So, all right, that's the map. So that means the photos are not far. We met by the river. That's one photo. All right, what a photo from the ceremony. All right. So you're going to see one of the sisters. I think it's a good photo, a good angle. All right. So you see one of the sisters standing in the pool. All right, that's the new bowl that you saw from the map. The new bowl led to Asaru. You saw Asaru over there, over to the right. You see the tetrahedron, the pyramid in the middle. And you see over there, they go to the pathway. I'm going to have to pull up the map again. But just so you can see what that new bowl was, that's the pool. They step in. They were given their frank and myrrh. They step in the pool and they cleanse. And they can wallow in, I think, was maximum 90 seconds. But they wallow in the pool. You know what I'm saying? They get that. Then, hold on. Here go the symbol that Ye had used real recently. They said he used for one of his drone shows. Somebody sent it to me. They said, look, you recognize that? I'm like, you know I recognize that. So I thought that was interesting. Let me go back and look for it. Yay camp too. What was that? Find a map real quick. So I did the assembly like I told y'all I would. And you have to see it for what it is. I'm not trying to do nothing like try to take over nothing. This should just be what be in my brain. And then I do it. And I don't always understand why. I don't always understand why something happening. I just do what I be hearing. All right, so this might be a good one. All right, that was two. Going back through this shit. But yeah, the land was being called Nuwunun. So the project was called Project Nuwunun. And for people to come through and they proclaim their own resurrection. They proclaim their own transformation. So it wasn't like they were just, looking at me doing what I'm doing and going through what I'm going through. I told them, like, yo, this is how you activate it for you. You know what I'm saying? It's personal. That's my garage. My garage was Dr. Melikazi York when you saw him walking around the pyramids. That's what they call my garage. All right, so here you go. I hope this ain't the wrong image, bro. This shit gonna make me mad. All right, I got it. All right, that's the right image. All right. You see it? So they came in, went to the Nubo. Nubo was something that that the AEO was taught about. That Anubis, Anpu, Impu, he brings you, is like a cleansing offering, healing, and it's Frank and Myrrh. So I put the Frank and Myrrh in the hand of one of the brothers, the keeper of the Nubo. And when the sisters and the brothers who went through the transformation, went through their walk, got to the Nubo, they were given the Frank and Myrrh, and they get in, they wallow around, they get out, and they go to Asar, follow the green. They go to the Asar. They weren't allowed to touch the statues during their ceremony, but they walk around, and then they got to be able to go toward the pyramid. They walk past that, they walk past Hard, and they walk on the pathway. The pathway, they got to walk the beam, they walk to Anubis, Anpu, and then they get to the place of Adorn, where they were given their white mark, which is the white garb. They go from there, they went out, walked all the way down to the lake of fire, where they put the, disc of burdens or burden disc into the lake of fire. Then they walked from there to the book of life, where they picked up a new name, which they only they know. And then they walked from there and they went through past the underworld gate, through the life of life or life after life, went to the boulder stone, sat in the boulder stone, got out of the boulder stone, went down into the life after life. Only way you had to enter into the gate of sin is if you fell off of the beam while you were walking across to get to Anubis. Right? Now, if you fail, you had to go back and start over. But you only did it 3 times. We make people have to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But a few people fail, they go back and, just do it over again. Like life. So it was interesting to just see everybody go through their thing. And then at the end, the SBI brothers ran through. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it was just it was powerful. It was tough to walk that journey. Down to walk. But the SBI brothers ran through. They go an image of that where it's at. You can see them running. You see? It's real. You know what I'm saying? They ran all the way down the hill and all the way back up. You know what I'm saying? And they had to start over a few times. Because one did the wrong thing, you got to start over because all y'all moving as a unit. Say, oh, nope, run back, come back. Until they got to the beam, I let niggas do the beam by themselves. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was powerful. So these are the signs I'm looking at, y'all. I'm not trying to act like, but eventually you got to stop saying that. Eventually you have to stop saying, I'm not trying to act like the master. I'm not trying to, it's like, I don't know, it's like that shit start going away. Because you got past the test of whether or not you got the big head of thinking you him. I've been tested on that. I don't think I'm him. And when I was 7, I said I wanted to be in my dream. And he said, no, you don't. You want to be you. So I think I'm just one of the ones that I don't know who. Maybe I don't remember. Maybe they're going to reveal it to me. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. Maybe that's a part of it. I'm okay with that. I want to do my job. I want to play my role. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to play nobody else's role. So, like I say, eventually you got to, I look at the clock on the, nigga. I look at the clock on the oven, nigga. It ain't even 1:35. It ain't even 1:35. This wrong. Nigga, I look up at the clock while I'm talking about this shit. It's not even 1:35. Nigga, it's 2:33 where I'm at. A.M. That's why I say, man, if you think I just sat there over there in that damn corner waiting on 1:35, I don't know what the fuck to say to you. This shit real, nigga. It's real. I don't know how to explain it, bro. You got to go through it. That's why I say, man, hey, just show up. I don't know what else to tell you. Hey, just show up. Because ain't no telling who you are. Hey, just show up. But let me tell you something. All y'all people playing mortal games, your time finna be up with me. So, if your time up with me, you one of the people who gonna need to see me. Right? You one of the people you gonna need to see me around to be on point. And you gonna lose. That time is over. I said we in the unseen already. I done showed you a few different pieces about that. Disappeared in front of you, disappeared on the internet. People had a lot to say. It don't matter about them. They still be talking about playing dead, all this stuff. They don't understand. You are admitting that I'm a master when you have to respond to things that I do. That's what masters do. They cause things. You see? They put things into motion, and people have to respond to it. I ain't responding to nothing that these folk got going on. They have no motion to respond to. But they go slander and talk about all this other stuff. You're not causing nothing to be able to be spoken about motion-wise. But I do that. That's my initiation, though. It don't have nothing to do with you, what I go through. Unless it does. So, yeah. Just watch. I'll tell you something. Some people that's around aren't going to be able to be around. So don't get comfortable. Some of y'all ain't going to be around because you think I don't see you. I see everything. I see what you do. You know what I'm saying? I see behind the scenes stuff. And let me tell you something else that you can take with you. You know, you can know whether or not you can trust somebody based off of how they walk. Take that gem with you and do whatever you want to do with it. But it's a gem. You know, you could tell whether or not somebody trustworthy based off of how they walk. Their walk will tell you whether or not they'll do you something or do it. Their walk, you could tell. So people that's around, I know there's people around you ain't gonna be able to be around. But that's on you. Other than that, it's not about me. I'm just saying, like I said, I ain't gonna be able to keep saying that shit. Of course it ain't about me, but I'm just saying, if you're not close to the light or the true light, where you at? I know people feel like they can do this shit. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, why you not? If it's you, do it. Because it's all you can do, right? When it's programmed like that, all you can do is that. All right? All right. It's going to be interesting. I tell you, every time I see the green light, he's smiling. Only time he really be like he's smiling is under the green light. I'll have to show y'all the difference. It's like the Mona Lisa down there. Every time he gets to the green light, he's smiling. I be done doing, my regular thing, walking through. I look over, he's smiling. Green light. You see it? Ain't that crazy? But if I show you this during the daytime, he like, get out of my face. Bro, only happy under the green light. I don't know how to explain it, but I can explain it because You probably can't see it, but that glow that's around him, that's painted right there, that glow painted, is painted green. I have to show you so you can see it. It's painted green. He only smiled under the green light, bro. Man, call me crazy. I don't know. I don't care if you call me crazy. I don't mind. I don't mind. Go ahead. It's working for me. Look. That's like the aura around him is green. But look. You see how the smile fading? It's real, bro. You can't make this up. He looking now, but it look like it's serious. Now watch. Watch. Nigga, I'll be crazy, right? I'll be crazy. I don't care. I'll be crazy. Nigga. Look. He's smiling. I'll tell you, only under the green light. I'll be crazy, though. I don't mind. Now he beaming. On somebody you can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody just said, I'm proud of you. It's one of those smiles. You know what I'm saying? When you stand at attention and your general say, not bad, soldier. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Hey, man, that Murdoch. Ain't nothing to play with. You ever seen a sword like that? Nothing to play with. They don't even want to deal with your students, folks. They scared of your students. Shit. I don't know nobody else who people scared of their students. Ain't nobody scared of these folks' students. They scared of your student. Made me smile. Yeah, bro, cheesing. But only under the green light. I just showed you. Now, maybe you didn't see what I saw. I don't mind that. Maybe you didn't. But I'm telling you what I see. Because I be walking in here in the daytime, like, but I be having to remember, he just don't smile in the green. He only smiled in the green light. I had to remember that. Yeah. The green light. Shit is amazing, bro. All right, I'm gonna get out of here about 3 a.m. I don't think I even ate nothing. I might have had something to eat earlier. I'm working on exercising and shit. Y'all good though? Hey man, look, I really want to do the AI movie. I get inspired by stuff like that, but I don't want to drag nothing out that people ain't gonna support it. So I hope that, you know what I'm saying? I hope they go right, but if not, we'll have to come back around to it, and I'll just refund people. I just don't want to drag nothing out because there's so much stuff that we got to do, so many things we got to focus on. Something like that, I'll be done in a week. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the fun's just not there, so shit, we can't do nothing about that. Where the hell I put my charger at? I put it in the Yeah. So we don't, I just respond to everybody. It ain't too many people to respond. I ain't tripping. Other than that, we got the acapella album coming. I'm thinking about breaking it up into 2 parts because that's 30 tracks. So I might do part 1. All right, as long as people don't be tripping like, why you put my name on it? I did. It's 30 tracks, so I might do part 1, 15 tracks. And then part 2, do another 15 tracks. So we go ahead and just start dropping it. But the album called They Fought With Me. That's that acapella album y'all been hearing me playing. All right, I think I got 3 more to finish on the 15. So I think what I'll do, I'll wrap up them 3 and then drop the first part. So y'all have that. And then you don't trip. Don't think you ain't still coming. Your songs are still coming. All y'all who paid to get y'all name on the song. All right, or as a song title. All right. So if you sent in that $100 to get your name as a song title, I got you. All right. Ooh, shit. 12 of them done. I gotta finish 3 more that I'm gonna drop. First part, and then we're gonna finish. Drop another part. What else we got? Oh, Sunday and myself are working on an album. Hey, Sunday, if you in here, comment real quick. Let me see if you up. But Sunday and myself working on the album. We ain't came up with a name for it yet. I don't know. Sometimes the name come last. But them songs. Oh, we got a studio session Friday. So if I know we got Pharaoh funding Friday, so I know that's gonna help with that. I'm gonna pay $500 for the session. Gotta get my engineer to come through. So $500 is gonna get us 6 hours on the session. Cause I gotta pay him extra to travel, all that. Who cares? I'll do that. But yeah. So if I say, yo, anybody got this, that, and the third for the session, that's to get it done for Friday. I'm not gonna ask for it right now. And I would have definitely shut down the $10,000 fundraiser before then. If we do that. Who knows? It might get new life tomorrow or later today. Because today is a whole new day. But we definitely want to finish this album Friday. We got 4 songs. We got 5 more to record. So yeah, once I figure out the name, I'm going to let y'all know what the name is. Or once we figure out the name. What else? So that's that album. I got an EP coming. The EP was called what? Freestyle, something like that. Something freestyles from back then. I think, whatever I called it. And it was like 2019 freestyles. So I got like 5 of them. That's an EP. So the EP coming. I got another album. I can't tell you the name right now. I got another album coming out soon. It'll be released soon. I got projects on the way. Also, I've been thinking about cause I got like a few mics here. Even though I fought with my engineer, I think I'm gonna go back to making raw music too. You see what I'm saying? I'll use my engineers he got mastering and stuff like that with the mixing and mastering. So I'll still go to get certain songs recorded. But I think I'm finna just start I think I'm finna get in that dirt again. I don't know. When I did that Raggedy microphone album with Ty, man, that breathed new life into me. It just felt like back when niggas had to go that route, so we had to make what we had to make out of it. I want to do another one of them. I want to do more music like that. I feel like I'd rather use the Raggedy mic sometime. So I'm going to make some more music with that. And it ain't going to, of course, you know me, it didn't sound raggedy when we did that. A lot of them songs sound like fire, damn near studio. So we recorded out on an iPhone mic. So I'm gonna start dropping more music. And if y'all show me y'all fucking with it, I'll keep doing it. Y'all hear me? I'm gonna start dropping more shit, dropping more hip hop shit, rap, freestyles, music. I'm gonna start dropping more music shit, not just the commercial songs. I'm gonna start doing the underground, you know what I'm saying, sounds and all that too, bringing all that back. The lyrical shit, all that. If y'all show me y'all fucking with it, I'm gonna be relentless with it. If not, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Nick keep talking about, you know what I'm saying, you ever thought about getting it mixed? I was like, nah, this ain't 2015. I ain't hearing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So, but y'all fuck with it, then I'm gonna keep putting shit out like that. Can you explain the symbol in the middle of Yanun's sword? I don't know what that is. You talking about the thing that look like the atom? I don't know what that is, so I can't explain it. But that's, you talking about Murderdock's sword. I don't know. What was that? Oh. I think that was, if it's, see, I can't lie though. Let me see. No, I don't know what that is. I'll find out. I'm gonna look into it and figure it out for you. I remember hearing about it though. But I have to find out for you. Or unless one of the other brothers know what it is. If one of y'all know what the 8-pointed star was. I can't remember right now, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I know that's the double-edged sword, the two-edged sword. That's the holy tablets in his hand. That's the breastplate. The chosen tribe. That's on his chest. The green aura. Yeah, I don't know what the I don't know. I can't remember. So I ain't gonna lie to you. But one of the brothers, if y'all know, y'all can comment. And one of the brothers in here was student teachers. Y'all might remember. All right, hold my damn charger at. All right, 248. I know my sister probably sleepy as hell. She making plates. It wasn't trying to heal me. Yeah, I guess they ain't up there. I don't know. Or maybe they don't know. Shit, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. And one thing about it, we hate that moosing shit. Moosing we call making up shit. Moosing. You know what I'm saying? Start saying shit. Oh, the 8 stars? Yeah. So here's the situation. That's the octagon. You know what I'm saying? So what you did is you used the octave to shoot. And that's what we did. We used the octave to shoot the devil. Octagon. Right? And when we did that and we shot the devil, we trapped him and then we stabbed him with the sword. That's what the sword was for. You shoot him, you tranquilize him. Tranquilize, right? Tranquil lives. Because people live in peaceful lives. And the thing about it was, we don't live in peaceful lives. So we came through with the octagon gun that got 8 bullets in it. 1 for every lie that they gave people with the tranquilize. That's how we tranquilize the devil. Other words, trap the devil. You see how it starts with TR? The both of them start with TR? You see that? You see that irrelevant ass shit I just brought up? All right? Okay, that's what we do. We trap the devil with the tranquilizer, TR. You know what I'm saying? TR as in tar nush. Tar nush was the devil. TR. See how they hide it? All you gotta do is take the A out. Tar nush. TR was the devil. We trapped him. And when we trapped Tar nush, who tried to do what? Tarnish. Right? Everything. What we did is we pick up the gun, the octagon, all right, and we shot him 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I said, yo, we got him. But then somebody came through, shot him with another. That's why you need your brother with you. You got to shoot him 9 times. We double tap him. So we double tap, but no, we double tap 9 plus 9. That's 18. 18 shots, right? Originally it been 8 and 8. Okay, so it's 8 with 8. What's that? What's 16? 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 is Yadnu. And one of his secret names is Sebathil. Are you listening? No, you got to follow me, right? All right, you follow? So 7 plus 7 is 14. If you do Sebathil times 2, 14. 1 plus 4 is what? 5. 5 plus 3 is what? 8. Back around, okay? So 8 octagon is speaking about a shape that has sides of how many numbers? 8, okay? So there are 8 sides. And because there are 8 sides, you don't have no main course, all right? What's your main course? You got sides. Where's the chicken? Or, you know, some people might have steak because they don't understand what is at stake. Or they might be chicken, all right? Or they might live in Turkey. Who knows? Depending on what you're eating. But that's why we had to stop eating meat, because we didn't deal with main courses. No reason to do that. We dealt with sides and ate of the sides. So some people might have some potatoes. Some people have, what the fuck are you talking about? Hell no, Miguel. And what's so crazy? Let me tell you what's so crazy. It's going to blow your mind. Everything I said made sense. All right, y'all be careful. Everything I said made sense, nigga. You better be careful. Didn't I tell you, when you got the truth, you know how to lie like a motherfucker. Y'all better be watching out for these. Hey, man, watch out for these niggas, boy. Watch out. Watch out. It shouldn't be that easy to fool no motherfucking body, nigga. But you can make a lot of shit make sense if you know how to make sense of shit. I was hoping you was up. You ever go in your white room and she be asleep? That should be depressing. It's like you're asleep. Like they're supposed to be. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Come in and they just sleep and stuff. You push the door open slow. Man, damn. I mean, that's your friend. Now you don't know what to do with yourself. You just start stretching this shit, walking around, doing yoga. When they be up, there should be fire. It was like waking up in the middle of the night. Remember waking up in the middle of the night? And you go out of your room and your mom still woke? That was magical. You ever felt that before? That shit was magic. Nigga. What the hell was that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then you wake up in the middle of the night and your mom's still up, nigga. That shit was, the parents are up. Let it be both of them. The parents are up. They're in the living room watching a movie or some shit. Nigga, that shit was magical. What the hell was that? I gotta think about it. Yeah, that shit was crazy. They watching the movies. I walked in my mama's room. I walked past my mama's room. She was watching Cat Williams. She was screaming. I'm talking about, I don't know what this nigga Cat Williams was saying. He had on a green suit jacket. I looked through her room though, and she was sitting on a stool. He said some shit. She was holding on to the stool for dear life. I said, what? I'm talking about she done went from the seat to the ground. She hollering. Ah! She told some hell no. I'm looking like, what the hell did man just say? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hear it. I thought that was hell no. I don't get nothing this nigga said. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that shit was crazy as hell. You go back and watch that motherfucker though, you start realizing why she was screaming. Nigga, that green suit jacket Cat Williams was different. Nigga, that shit was different. You out with Huckleberry? Yes. The other ones was funny too, nigga. The green suit one, the black shirt one with the little white vest, that nigga was crazy than a motherfucker. I grew up and realized I got it. I said I get it. Yeah, Cat Williams funny as hell. I couldn't laugh at none of that shit. And then my dumb ass creaked the door open a little bit. She holding on for dear life, talking about something. This ain't for children, go to bed. This ain't for children. This ain't for children. Must be for the whole damn house. The way you screaming, what the hell? I can't tell. Shit, this ain't for children, go to bed. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. She can't even get your ass off the floor. She was on the floor. Hey, Cat, you had mama on the floor, nigga. I'm talking about, get your ass up. I'm talking about, this ain't for me. What you gonna do? You don't got no breath. What if I come in and just sit down on the bed right now? What you gonna do? You can't do nothing? Because he telling another joke. I'll be able to take over this kingdom. What the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, I should have bucked. Shit, nigga, she was on the floor. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. Go to bed. Hell no. I'm like, man, hell no. That shit was crazy, bro. Damn. Shit. I don't know what happened now. All these comedians out here now done got dry. I tried to watch some Kevin Hart shit the other day, man. That shit was depressing. I didn't watch this for this. I feel like a therapist. Yo, I'm not trying to be inconsiderate, but can you tell a joke? Like, damn, nigga. I'm waiting on the punchline. Shit worse than Dave Chappelle. Nigga just bought a ticket to listen to a nigga talk to him. I'm like, this ain't what I thought life was gonna be. Yeah? Shit's fucked up in America. I know where this is going. I mean, no, like it's really fucked up. Kids ain't got nothing to eat. It's diseases. He going somewhere with this one. This is gonna be a good one. Fucking gas prices. Everybody tired of this shit, nigga. It's fucked up out here. That's all I heard. I was like, okay. This shit ain't funny no more. But Cat Williams, you put on his shit now. That nigga was talking about shit from back then. That shit's still funny. I'm grown little man. So what he do now? What you talking about? Yeah, what the hell? All that, what is it, laughing at my pain? Let me explain. Nigga, that shit used to be funny. What now? Shit, even the Irresistible was alright. But then he did the other shit. Zero Fucks Given. And that shit was like, boy, I was destroyed inside. I didn't, the hell? Shit. He ain't never been the same since him and Cat Williams got into it. Ain't nobody ever the same once they get into it with Cat Williams. Don't ever set me up for that. Hey, Faye, you saw what Cat Williams did? No. And I would never see what he did. No, Faye, you can't do that. You got to keep it with everybody. I don't got to keep it with nobody. I'm going to give hypocrite. Shit, nigga. I'll let myself out. You going to have this nigga open the door for me. Everybody remembering the shit he done. Oh, do you really want to say something right now? Is that what you want? No, I don't want to say nothing. No, because we can talk. All right, let's talk. This is it's like, what the hell? I ain't got time for this shit, nigga. Ain't nobody going back and forth with Cat Williams. You saw what happened with Wanda? That shit was horrific. Horrific, nigga. This nigga roasted Wanda on the radio. Nigga. You big on the radio. Only one of us here is $7. I'm like, shit, nigga. Hey, look, it's about to be 3 o'clock. I'm about to get off of here. That nigga said, you big on the radio. I choked on my drink. I said, ain't no way the nigga just said that shit. Shit, knock it off. Knock it off. What do you cook for your boys? I do broccoli. He said, go Google broccoli and see if it don't say add water.